here, but still, Leash and Grim are able to salvage a little bit, though both players being stuck in E-Box in a situation like this doesn't really help out too much. Hobbit's got a kit. He's safe for that defuse. He's sticking it, and there's nothing Complexity can do about it.
Trying to get a few more kills towards the end of the round with the bomb plant to maybe shore up their force by round number 2. These small little couple of extra kills can sometimes make a pretty big difference in terms of what you can put together in the next round. Complexity after, kind of sight given to them, a successful execute in terms of getting into the post plant, maybe not having the smooth mid to late round that they were looking for. And as I mentioned, in comes the force by all Galil's AK armor for Grim, who, like I said, got a multi-frag in the pistol.
Hopefully
that
Cole
can
can
make a pretty
fucking
big
win.
difference. And then a scout for
Nice
also
dub here.
no utility for the T
hard,
side. So this is going to be contact CS.
Smoke straight in mid and one out of E-Box here for
we're good.
So looking to control those areas of the map early on in the round.
Delete your auto executive
with a lot more grenades in a round like this. Their job is really just to use that utility to be able to create advantages, but Shiro looking for information over on B long, instantly punished there.
I fucking lost
It sucks.
So man disadvantage for the CT side now, and somewhat of a weaponry disadvantage as well.
It's not behind, it's for sure. I literally,
case.
before I went live, I made sure it was perfectly up.
Plant down. Got an AK there for Grim.
Not many people would say MP9 is a disadvantage, to be honest. Complexity slowly closing the net towards this big site, making their way through water, sitting outside B main. Like I said, no grenades. This is all just contact play, good spacing.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very confident here if I'm Hobbit either, right? Having to solo hold the B site with only an MP9. You've got Perfecto kind of floating around, but he's really not in a position to help you out too much at this stage. No flashes or anything like that. Maybe
2-minute prediction.
Ollie into main,
Actually,
but it's just not
fuck it, I'll do a 5-minute
at all. Is
5-minute
goes down for 3. Now it's on to the rest of the squad, and Maxine, Electronic, and Perfecto able to strike. Does make this one still a little interesting. Upgrade there for Axile. Won't matter because Grim's got the headshot with the AK, and JT covers off the rest. Complexity will win round 2. The force buy works out this time.
Crushing for the CT economy. They're going to have to force themselves, but particularly in MR12, these round 2 force buys on the T side post.
There's a prediction already up.
Absolutely brutal.
There's one up already.
See how Cloud9
Thank you guys for all the fucking subs, by the way, dude, though. That's crazy. ABC, thank you, man.
So they will have to force themselves. UMP
got a bunch. We got a
Axile,
fucking bunch, dude.
Across the ball with a scout on Shiro.
What's up, Hipla?
Complexity with much better utility than they had in the last round. Quick 3-1-1 across the map, looking to look for duels towards this B main area. Use this rifle advantage. Shiro really wants to try to connect us headshot with this scout, trying to chip down the numbers of the
What the fuck, dude? Epic, thank you for the fucking 20. What the hell?
So far with that AK in hand, 5-0 at the moment.
What the fuck?
Not sure he's the
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. A huge 20. Thank you, man.
Complexity after the initial contact towards B.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
To work the middle of the map. Oh, a lead with Electronic to deal with. Great flash from Axile to set up Electronic for success, but is traded out eventually. Axile to take next.
She is feeling a bit better, Saz. Thank you, bro. My day's been fine, though.
Smoke's going to start to fade fairly soon.
Been fine. It's been fine.
And it's going to bring with it quite a tenuous position for Axile, so quite safely moves back into cams.
You didn't thank me for the primer?
As a result,
I did during the game. I just got delay on and shit, though, because so you got to wait. If you sub during a match, you got to wait 2 minutes to hear the thank you, you know? But thank you, man.
Doesn't quite get his timing right, though. Perfecto gets a free and
thank you for the prime,
a nice headshot onto Grim as well with that deagle. It's falling apart a little bit here for Complexity. Cloud9 will make their
is
own
good or what?
Spy work.
Absolutely amazing for the CT side to recover in that situation. Making the pistols work. Great flash timing to set up Electronic for this opening pick.
Who do I got this?
A 1-for-1, but it allows the CTs
honestly
to settle a lot more when they see
Cloud9.
Going for
I hope Cole wins, though. Trex, thank you for the prime, dude. Ostrich, thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you, guys. You're damn.
Side of the map, and unfortunately, Complexity could have split towards B. But unfortunately, read it incorrectly, and now they must go again for this force buy early on. Both teams fighting for control of the economy. And Electronic, in the fine form that he's in, you want to see him continue to find success taking these duels towards bridge, especially supported by some solid utility from the rest of his team, of which they have a lot now. Aggression on A main from Axile.
Hey,
like
Cloudland, thank you for the tier 1, man.
A player who,
thank you.
his best form, in the best era of Cloud9, was very aggressive, able to get in the face and find great intuitive timings to find picks. So, already giving Cloud9 a bit of an advantage, and winning this round for the CT side would really help them steady the game that was so unstable to begin with after losing that second round.
Yeah, Axel's been someone that has been coming under fire a little bit.
We lost 2-1 in our match today.
At this event so far. 0.77 rating overall, and for someone that was really touted as being one of the big up-and-comers, hasn't quite worked out for him, at least at this event, but maybe there's still a peak yet to come, right? And
up-and-comer? Axel already up and came up, dude. He was like a top 5 player.
Peak today or peak
Same thing
tomorrow.
with the Prime, dude.
Well,
thank you guys all for the Primes and subs.
You can really put some pressure on some of those top teams.
Grim not peaking at the right time. Doesn't look like it's going to work out for a Liege either. These contact plays with the Deagles. Not finding much success, not many shots being connected here, but in comes the walk-through E-Box from Holzerk. He's at least connected a shot onto Shiro, but a difficult shot to hit nothing but head there onto a strafe.
8-6, thank you for the sub, man.
Cloud9 steadies the ship up 3-1.
Thank you, bro.
They break the T-side economy and now have a chance at an anti-eco. They should have great money going forward on this CT side, and they will continue to front run for the foreseeable future in this half.
Yeah, very good start. Complexity's map pick as well, so if they are left reeling a little on Anubis, that's going to shake them for the rest of this series.
What a fucking big-ass hype train with the,
Just
the
back
hell?
to the Glocks this time around for Complexity.
Yeah, totally sunny, yeah.
Couple of P250s invested into. No util at all. This will be a farm round for Complexity. Where's Shiro with that MP9? He's in toward mid. So might not get his opportunity.
Axel's about to eat up.
Back toward A.
Plus ratio, plus bug.
Yeah, it's really just a bit of a nothing round for Complexity.
Bro, what the hell?
But Cloud9 very.
Is there like a fucking golden Kappa shit? Why are we getting all these goddamn subs, Epic? Thank you, man, for the 20. What the?
Rounds to play with, even in the
what the fuck? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man.
That you're not going to make yourself reset.
God damn.
Nice ledge. Nate does quite a lot of chip damage there.
God damn.
Look at this Shiro on his way over to the right side.
Yeah,
of the map.
they're fucking
flash. The
doomed.
timing looks good. Axile is going to say thank you very much for that one, Shiro.
God damn.
From Cloud9.
That's a confidence builder for Axile.
You let Axile heat up. It's scary, dude.
Nice timings. He's already set up his teammates for success with some good utility. So
that's perfect, isn't it?
I think he's
How'd the
going
match go?
To feel better.
We got shit on third map. It was fine until third map, honestly.
And Axile,
I played really bad on the last map.
Performance in the opening couple of games here in Sydney.
Hi.
If he starts to step up, that is going to lift the floor of this Cloud9 roster, who
shut up.
Some of which have already been putting in some good performances.
What's up, Joe?
Sonic and Hobbit have had some great maps so far.
I'm sorry.
That is very true. We're back into the buy round here, and straight away, JT able to strike through the smoke.
The rate command goes up to 1 million now, apparently.
B main push in the mid round though in response from Cloud9.
Instead of
not wanting to rest on their laurels, it's hit by the wayside from an advantage situation. Hobbit's flank timing all important as Complexity take a chokehold on mid and start this A split, I believe.
Let's see the cat.
B initially waiting out this initial util. There's the HE need to set them up to start to scale into the site. Axile, but 2 on the cross. Absolutely beautiful.
I mean, that's one of those situations, isn't it, where we're talking about in Counter-Strike 2, do you
Thank
want
you,
to be
Shaq.
holding an angle?
Son of a
If you do
bitch.
it like that, then yeah, is the answer, though Grim has been able to double back
Thank
down.
you, dude. Thank you, bro.
What started nicely for Cloud9 has actually swung back in the other direction.
The 5, dude.
Perfecto, maybe even thinking about
Holy cheat.
holding onto these
Holy
weapons at
cheat.
this point in time.
Vipers, thank you for the 7.
Like great flank timing. And Axile getting 2 there, put them in the pole position, but Grim just takes matters into his own hands. He's in great form so far this game. Looks like Cloud9 just trying to take guns away here. The new bomb radius really going to start to push these Ts off the site. Hobbit has got the exit covered. Perfecto trying to catch them in transition.
Yeah, this is MR12.
There's one already for Perfecto and another for Hobbit, who will lose his life for his troubles. But a fairly costly round in the end for Complexity. Still, you'll take
worth it?
stages of the half.
What the hell?
You wouldn't want to trade with the T side.
Dude, I'm yawning so much. Teddy Bertoni, thank you, man, for the 10. Holy shit.
They are going to be able to recover from that.
I appreciate you, brother, dude.
So
thank you, man.
Cloud9,
Thank you. Much love.
One alive on
why are we getting all these fucking subs, dude?
This next round.
Shag, Epic, Teddy, everyone else.
Swing round.
I like MR12. It honestly feels more exciting.
Start to decide this half. Initial.
Maybe not more exciting, but
house.
it's fine.
Smoke in reply from the CTs. Complexity throwing this progression utility towards B, trying to bait out CT utility. Cloud9 just zoning the T's away from E-Box. In comes the push across bridge on the flash timing here for Complexity. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Shiro scrambling to get out of dodge.
What the fuck?
Not quite able to get away from JT, but at least he's going to be traded down. Speaking of which, that nade should do the same to Axile.
What are we just like going ham? What the hell? Epic, thank you, man.
Kill, they immediately start to walk back, understanding that that's the mid information taken away from the CT.
Epic!
Forces Hobbit to float across, re-clear.
Thank you for the fucking 20, dude.
Also staying active in the meanwhile. Both of these CTs moving.
Thank you, man. I thank you for the 20. Thank you for the 20, brother. You ever get a headache from the bright ass light pointing on your eyes? I have like a perma headache lately. I gotta go get my eyes checked again.
I was gonna say they may have found.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. That's huge. We got like 60 gifted.
So this is an awkward peak when you've got 3 players watching Heaven. Still, timing looked okay, but in the end, nobody walking away with a couple of bullets blasted across their face. Perfecto.
Something salty?
Dealt with by
I don't think that's what it is.
Spacing from Complexity, and now it's just Hobbit who has to look to try to creep through this smoke. He's got a fair bit of util to work with. No smoke though for
Epic bet against us.
No head armor for Grim. Still hasn't upgraded his.
Oh my god, Epic, Jesus.
Damn.
Hobbit's been good at this event so far.
You can't force him out here, dude.
Slow to start in this game.
Teddy, thank you for the 10. No, 10 more, dude. Holy shit.
And there goes another round for
the fuck? How many are we at? This is crazy.
In this first half.
Keeps this game.
This is crazy, dude.
The back and forth of the force buys between.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I got like a fucking
the important swing round
electrolyte drink. Maybe I'll go get one of those, dude. Give us a count. I have no idea how many it's been, but thank you, Teddy.
Those trades in middle, all important to rob the CTs of information, and then, you know, they just play it by the numbers after
Matching?
That.
No.
Just play the contact in towards the extremities. So Complexity again against the pistols, looking to just take duels towards B main.
How's Maggie? She's a lot better today.
Up over the smoke. Perfecto almost found himself an angle. Unfortunately, Hobbit cleared up by that HE nade. It is a hero rifle.
I'm about to go get some. It's called like Element or whatever it is, the one I have.
Round 9.
Be back 1 second. No, I drink like at least a half a gallon of water during my stream, and then like some before and after the stream. 1 sec, I'm gonna go grab it.
And slowly but surely take these fights. Now another set of util getting tossed in by Complexity, and it's on to Shiro. He's already got one. Can he find an angle for another now that his position is known? M4 in hand had to be the difference maker and won't be. Grim doubling down. Clean as a whistle on the entries.
Really having a fantastic game so far. Has to be said for Grim. Electronic, not much for him to do in this round, and I think Complexity with 4 alive here. He'd love to find Grim there. Actually, that was the right player to be taking a duel with, given the fact that Grim had no head armor. See if he's going to upgrade it heading into this round, or whether it's maybe a little bit of an oversight. Floppy a little sleepy early on in this game. Hasn't had a chance to get involved.
Well, what's the response here from Cloud9 after a string of a few rounds now in a row for Complexity, equalizing the scoreline? Looks like a bit more presence in toward mid. 2 players there, 1 toward A, 2 toward B. Fight again for Grim.
Yeah, no head armor. He hadn't upgraded it, and Hobbit's punished him for that.
Yeah, flash through the smoke as well is going to be dealt with by Perfecto. Still some pressure in onto the B bomb site, but the fact that Perfecto is still persisting there, and now the bomb's been dropped outside of mid, this round has fallen apart for Complexity. Far too many trades coming through from Cloud9, and intelligent CT pushes as well.
Why are so many people using the Krieg now? Is it just like, is it good?
Off guard.
This is very winnable here for Halzer.
No shot.
Finds the pick on the bridge player,
like,
well aware.
Might
be good. I need to start. I'm gonna start buying the
floating around in there. Perfecto looking for the timing out. Waterside, there are 1v1s to be taken in this round. The CTs still not linking up. Halzerk, very cerebral from him, realizing where Electronic would reposition to cut the rotation back towards the A side of the map, but unfortunately can't connect the shot. And Cloud9 surviving with 2 players. Again, there's been really no clean economic rounds for some of these teams, and Complexity, they're going to take a timeout because their money's a little weird. Grim, 2K, 3K for Halzerk. They could put together some kind of AK Mac 10 buy, perhaps. Maybe a scout for Hallzerk is definitely a possibility. And it may be worth it because the reset window is definitely there after Cloud9 reduced their loss bonus to $1,900 with only 2 players surviving. If Complexity do force here, they will find a swing round timing where they can reset the economy here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Scout comes out for Hallzerk, 3 rifles, and Tech 9 or a Mac 10, I'd imagine. Cloud9 very aggressive across bridge. Both teams seem to really just be changing up their approach about whether they... Ooh, hold on, chicken. No swimming, mate. Can't you read? Can't bloody read the sign.
I don't think chickens can read, actually. I've never met one that could.
This is something we need to remedy, Jordan. Some chicken education. Oh, Scout. Bit of a tag there onto Perfecto. Axile continuing to aggress over on house side. Jumping around with an SMG. Blood thinks it's Call of Duty right now. Can't blame him, though. I've been getting railed by that all week in CS2 Premier.
He's lucky to be alive, to be quite honest with you, but they're going to re-aggress onto A long. They've got that smoke deep, and so they do still control that area of the map. Meanwhile, Complexity on their way over to B, and it might well end up just being a contact play into the site here from Complexity.
I mean, it's 1 minute 20. Neither one of these teams has many nades left.
Goes down.
Oh,
Hobbit.
nice.
Out of the picture early on in the piece, but Perfecto is at least able to secure one. Still bomb site now.
All right, guys, we're back.
Complexity.
Teddy, thank you for the sub as well, man.
Approach this retake.
God bless.
Axile making moves through middle.
I fucking got some...
Clears out close middle.
We got the electrolyte drink
left,
and some fresh air. We took our dog piss.
It's going to be a big crossfire to break.
My dog.
Yeah, tough retake for Complexity, and that is exactly why JT...
That's fuck. That's not true, Ice. What the fuck? We never leave during the game.
Elige one more. Round is done.
I need a ruby. Emeralds are nice, but you need a ruby, dude.
That Complexity were in. I think Cloud9 didn't really have enough time to clear the rest of the map and
true, Teddy.
make that less of a one-dimensional retake.
Right here, look at him.
They had no CT utility to be able to come in towards that retake with.
Emeralds are better than ruby? No. It's Australian Shepherd.
Come
here.
But a retake in through spawn side there.
He's literally like right here, but he won't come on camera.
That Complexity established for themselves across this, Ninja B main site. Basically just walking into a firing squad, and Complexity setting themselves up a post plant. Like, look at this. As soon as JT takes contact, Floppy's swinging in, and then another player swinging from main at the same time. Like, you're running into a triangle crossfire off the contact. It's just,
Illuminati. Triangles everywhere, man.
100%.
Thank you, Nomad, for the prime, dude.
X-Files music plays.
Perfecto. Hero rifle yet again here. It's safe from Cloud9, but they're going to give themselves an outside.
What the hell, Epic?
Oh, that nade. Oh, that's painful.
What the hell again?
For Axile now.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you with the 20, dude.
Is not gonna work.
Holy shit.
Looking sharp.
So is Grim.
Holy shit.
Everyone's doing okay for Complexity. I know.
Holy shit.
At least 4 and 7.
Well,
but
in the initial group stage game against Monty, it was JT who was popping the hell off on this map.
Hey, Ryan.
In their best of one, he had like a
yes, we did get to Aussie as a puppy.
22 rounds.
We lost.
23 rounds.
Oh, hang on a second, Hobbit. Ooh.
Apparently, it was really
hold
good
on for
odds.
the third, but he's caused a bit of a ruckus and maybe given Cloud9 a little bit of an inkling back into this round. Electronic, though, will go down, and Axile to follow suit.
Yeah, Grim is farming.
Safe for Complexity. A little bit of a speed bump, Pilski, but that's all right. We go straight over those here in Australia.
Are you going to watch all the games?
You're meant to go about 20. Some of the people in my suburb, their car links the ground a little bit. Go over those.
Get those extra...
Happy to see your success. My success? Thank you.
I think Complexity, a 7-5 would be a serviceable half on the T side.
Name the dog after yourself?
So they're going to be quite happy with how this CT side went.
Kinda.
Well,
I don't know, dude. Maggie liked the name, and I said, fuck it. The thing is like, she doesn't call me Cooper Earl, dude. I only go by Cooper online, you know? So it's not like he's actually named after myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mid, and indeed, Complexity decide to go through it, which is to their detriment. Electronic was waiting.
An advantage now for Cloud9. We're going to finish this half strong, and Hobbit with the aggression on B main finally catches.
You have 6 dogs? What the fuck? Wait, 7 dogs. What the hell? Shar, your freakazoid? Probably, I don't know. Both of us have been lazy lifting right now. He's about 4 now? 4 years old? You signed my Steam, please? Did you redeem it? Why is your name Cooper if you're Austin?
Too much AWP so far
my middle name.
For complexity, but maybe that's yet to come on CT side. Now it's JT's job to creep in through mid. He's been spotted out, and I can't see this working. Best case scenario, it was a 1-for-1, which will leave Holzerk alone.
It's out fiction.
To his own devices. A nice relaxing round to finish off the first half of Anubis for Cloud9. Seems like Hobbitt's position is known.
He just saw his gun.
But every second Holzerk waits is a second disappearing from the round. Nice flick. But he's still got so much more to do with 35 on the clock.
It's to buy a boat.
And perfect close angle will be a tough
to drink
for the AWPA of
some apple juice while cruising in your boat.
He's getting a bit of backup now.
That's the meaning of life.
We all knew that one was going the way of Cloud9. So 6 apiece at the end of the half, and things are hanging quite nicely in the balance for the first game of day 3 of IEM Sydney 2023.
Yeah, level 11 hype train is insane, dude. It's insane, brother. So the first thing you come in here is asking me to sign your profile. No redemption, and then the next thing you say is that you killed a dog on accident. Interesting. What's up, Immortal? What up, React Andy? Can you sign my profile? Did you redeem it? Quarter pounder, McChicken, and fries right now. Maybe a McFlurry. $7, but I can't imagine anybody would have a good time if they were to try to break into my house. True, actually. I want to see Train or Cash, ask Lambs. I re-signed? Yes. Diet Coke? I don't like Diet Coke. Coop, you did look... Shut up, Tandy. Yeah, of course, though. You should change the channel points. They give doggo treats at 60k, profile sign at 240k. Then my dog will get fat again, bro. My dog used to be fat. I swear it was because of the chat. He was getting treats every day, 20 a day. God damn it, Scoobert.
Damn. Damn.
Can you DM it to me, Scoobert? Laugh. Thank you for the tier 1, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Do you walk your dog? Yes. Okay. No, you guys are just out here DMing multiple times over. You ain't getting signed, cuz. Not you, Bear. There's other people doing it. I can see who gave points and who didn't. What's up, Matt? Piece of shit. I usually sign after the stream, yeah. Scoober, you gotta DM it to me, man. God damn it. I'll just fucking... I got you, bro. I got you. Oh my god, your profile picture is... Your profile picture is Lath doing a jump shot. Shirtless. That's awesome, actually. There's stories on Twitch now? Yeah, I put up a story. You like it? I don't know if it does anything. You leaked the pic? We didn't leak anything. That was already leaked a long time ago.
Welcome back down under. It is a beautiful day here in Sydney.
I might like Loba nap for 1 sec.
Watching Counter-Strike. Where would you rather be? But here, it is Complexity and Cloud9 butting heads on Anubis. It's about as sunny on Anubis as it is outside today.
Beautiful.
We can watch like this.
GG/warmly because that's just what
hey guys.
like. Very nice. Nice. I think Cloud9 going to be quite happy with that CT half, moving on to the T side of Anubis.
Give Dog a treat.
Complexity nowhere near out of things.
Oh, he did.
Really
Holy
go
fuck.
either way. Decoy thrown in there as Axile sprints straight into E-Box. They're not trying to force the issue too much on B. He's actually going to
I gotta go get treats right when the game starts.
There's duels on A main and B main at the same time. This round's a complete mess.
4 players on A from Complexity. On B at the start of the round. I gotta say, trying to work into the site from E-Box is never a good feeling, but especially when there's 4 players waiting for you.
Yeah, this player lost over on Canal's side, though, is a bit of a weird one for Cloud9. That's why they're slowing this one down. Shiro, low HP as well, drops the bomb behind him. Mid-round aggression, though, for Complexity, not resting on their laurels, going and taking bridge control, understanding that they got the pick over on that A side of the map, and there's no movement in towards E-Box anymore, so something's amiss. And Detective Allige going to go and try and find out what's going on.
Alright, this isn't a normal treat. I'm
going
to give him a little bone. He loves these things.
I think Allige has been heard here by Perfecto, so he's... Oh, I was going to say he's done! Oh,
well, I was going to make him chill for a sec, but he took it and ran.
Swung Shiro as well. It might not have even been
oh my god.
I just love to have a win.
I think he just missed
it. 1 on 4. User error, perhaps. And unfortunately,
I'll give him another treat later on.
And he's but a wee boy.
I'm sure they're going to do him with a replay. You know what I mean? Like they've got that one. The replay operator's like, we can get him now.
I can find out.
No, the dog is purebred Aussie, dude. Full Aussie.
Pretty routine stuff at the start of the round. Oh, we didn't get it from.
Well,
Perfecto's POV.
Allige has no hair, so
he got scared. He got startled.
Oh.
Does that happen to you? That happens to me all the time.
No, I play Counter-Strike in something close to a state of a coma, you know,
Counter-Strike is a horror game to me.
Really?
Yeah, like jump scares and everything.
Oh, look at this.
Good
Tech
timing.
9s, Mac 10s, all across the bridge, Allige.
Oh yeah, Ellie giggle.
He makes it look so easy with the MP9, nothing but headshots. And Cloud9, that's really going to slow down the momentum, Jordan. We're hoping to get off to a hot start on this T side, and Complexity just getting in their face, man.
Okay. It's kicking off here on day 3.
That's okay, Luke. He's living his best life, dude.
Complexity, you know what is on the
My dog just took the bone and sprinted away, so I don't even know where he went.
Floppy taking the role of the cute kangaroo in one of the promo videos. Be a fan favorite, I think, if they do make it into the arena. That's a sharp couple of taps from Axile.
Don't want to lose too many guns here, Complexity.
They ran away. You see them all run away.
One nice and clean. Hot flash down into water. Trying to bait someone to peek on bridge side. Hello. Takes a shot at Grim on E-Box. Exile's just trying to make this one expensive.
I do a stream without my specs.
30 seconds. He's not getting on the side.
Honestly, I'm going to get new.
We all know it.
I'm going to set up an eye appointment tomorrow to get new glasses.
All right. That's an interesting smoke.
Fake flash, I believe. It's much harder in CS2 to differentiate between the different kinds of nades based on the model.
How high energy is your Aussie?
I'd struggle with
Very
it.
much so.
Okay, well, in the end, Complexity won't lose more than the 1 member.
17 and 6 for Grim.
Very much so.
Great game.
Show cat.
Yeah. It's good spray control.
Get that smiling Allige meme out.
Yeah, that was classic Allige. Green screen Allige at his best. Cloud9
Dr. Pepper or hot chocolate? Hot chocolate, dude.
And Complexity throwing down the gauntlet. Saying, look, we got that dub over at Pro League, and this one's going much the same way. Unless you do something about it.
Uzis looks terrible, Zelo.
Well, what can they do about it with only pistols in the back pocket?
Yeah, nothing in this round.
Shit games, NSK? Dude, I had a shit game today in Overpass. I don't know, man. Sometimes it just happens. Like, I was frustrated, but it's like... Sometimes it's like you're not even playing bad, and it's just nothing's going right, and I hate that, dude.
Oh my god!
Gotta send some to Shiro. That Glock is putting in work. Halsert.
It's got absolutely glocked.
The perfect spot to deal with the push, though, from Electronic, and still not really much success from Cloud9 so far in the half.
More money for Halsert. Man's made of money at this point.
She's getting all fat in her old age,
given
dude.
the cost of living in Norway.
Old grouchy fatty,
I'd say
dude.
He's probably going to need to be if he wants to set himself up for retirement.
Easy as you like there for Complexity. Looking cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, this is where the 6-6.
Sometimes you just got to slow it down.
He's going to do Cloud9 a lot.
Think about what's going wrong rather than just your aim, you know, and try to set yourself up for a good kill, you know? I don't know.
Losing these initial couple of rounds and at least have a couple of cracks to adapt.
Shave my beard? Yeah, right.
It's something that on certain score lines and something the pros have been mentioning a lot in interviews recently, that not only due to the fact that it's a new game and there's new gimmicks, but also the LR12 format gives you way less gun rounds to be able to adapt and make a change. Some games you don't even get to do it. But Cloud9 will have a couple of gun rounds to have a crack here.
Oh, they're already 3 rounds away. Complexity.
Is Dare good? Yeah, Dare owned us today on the last map.
He's getting it to number 12, which...
Bro, cats have more hair than fucking most of their goddamn owners. Their whole entire body's covered in hair.
Layer a couple of flashes through those. Some of those seem to have caught Axile. He can't push any further forward. Smoke in his face. He's slowed down.
Yeah, Cloud9 wrestle control of A main here, deny information to the CT side. They've also got a little bit of presence over towards B main. Elige is having a bit of a shoulder in middle. That hasn't been taken by the T's, and he's actually made a nice little info play across bridge here. So Complexity looking to shift in the mid-round, and look at that. Shiro was ready for it, but a missed shot onto Elige.
Shiro missed?
Means that it's a man advantage for Complexity instead of the other way around.
It happens. But a fairly inopportune time for it to occur for Cloud9. Means that Axile's going to have to go and retrieve the bomb. And 40 seconds left here for Cloud9. There's a re-smoke in for B main. Complexity feeling comfortable. JT's got a big role to play here, but I'm not sure what Axile's doing there.
Couldn't tell you.
That I think he was lining up a smoke, guys.
I was looking at the new textures. These maps are pretty... You know,
he's got
the bricks hitting different these days.
A butterfly.
He disconnected.
Or was it like a piece of candy? Piece of candy.
Yeah, Cloud9 just gonna save here. Bombs dropped in. As soon as the bomb got dropped in water, these players at B main were like,
Like, is he lining up a smoke or something? I don't know. Did he have any?
Ads during the game.
It's a mess.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
It's just fucking.
Died after time.
The ads are auto, and I can't.
$250.
They start after 30 minutes of starting my stream, and I just restarted. Usually I would start my stream early.
Very happy about how that one went. What a way to lose a round from C9. They went 1 for 1 in A main, Jordan. They're in a 4-on-4. They were in control of that round. Here's what happened afterwards. Ready? Shiro misses a shot.
What is he looking at? What is he looking at? Is he trying to line up a piece of U2?
Of course he's trying to line up a piece of U2.
Probably. But seriously, Shiro misses the shot on the bridge player, concedes another player disadvantage, then Axile gets shot looking at the ground, and then Electronic dies after time. What a nightmare situation for Cloud9. They're going to try and resolve it the old-fashioned way. AK's armor, contact into the site.
Oh, it's not gone too well for Cloud9 come the second half.
Someone tell this guy he has a sub, and just to refresh his chat, he won't have the fucking ad. Oh my god.
Now, but he's
my man's watching ads as a sub?
A little bit more space. Unfortunately, CS2 smokes don't stop bullets. Valve haven't added that one yet, though they've been making some interesting changes. And Complexity now no longer in control of the A-bomb site.
Electronic on the lurk with the Glock. Not much really for him to do in a round like this. Complexity setting up for the retake. They're going to get disrupted here early on by Axile.
No, I'm not saying you said.
Like that.
Retakes on here for Complexity.
Let's talk about someone else.
Electronic from behind, only good for 1. Still, that causes enough of a ruckus to keep the numbers favorable for Cloud9. Hobbit stuck in the corner, doesn't need to move, is finished off by Holzer. Crossfire, too good. Perfecto finishes off Grim, and that is Cloud9 having finally some success.
Still plenty of money for Complexity, though. They'll well and truly be able to recover from that one. Orp gets picked up for Shiro on the T side here. Saw some heroic AWPing from
Elige is double AWPing too
yesterday on T side Ancient.
Oh, that's true.
Elige is double AWPing.
Wasn't enough to get the dub though.
Yeah, old news, old news. AWP out for Elige, double AWP for Complexity on CT side. So spending all of their money, if this round doesn't go well for them, that's going to be Cloud9 straight back into this game.
They've got time to play, though, Complexity, to recover that economy.
Oh, this AWP duel going to be all critical. Between Shiro and Holzer. Molly out! Shiro with the man advantage here. AWP on the T side has gone well for Cloud9, but they've had the man advantage before, and then it's fallen apart. Not this time. Electronic, great lurk timing across bridge, further extending the advantage.
Halsark tried to trade nades with them instead of just holding the angle.
They have to make a play here or they're going to be bankrupt, and C9's back into this game.
Yeah, Grim is quaking in his boots over toward B with only an AWP. And obviously defend against a big brush of Cloud9 members, so he's hoping that something else will happen over toward A, and that will be the case. The push into A long for Complexity is going to be tested, and it is going to be dealt with.
Ellie giggle.
For one in the end, as Elige is able to trade it down.
Yeah, Cloud9 not in a rush to go anywhere, though. Just waiting for Complexity to make more mistakes from a man disadvantage situation. They're expecting the pushes, and Cloud9, after making contact over on A main, rerouting back towards B. Smoking off those deep angles, leaving the lurk behind in middle.
Fuck. GG. Guys, I feel like it's over.
But that's enough.
Just kidding, it's not over. Was Grim on Na'Vi? Grim was on Liquid.
The question is going to be whether or not Complexity can hold on to these two.
Na'Vi, bro.
Already you've got Electronic on the hunt through mid. He's gone in the
Are they playing with the fuck movement? Though. Yeah. The alias binds were banned on LAN anyway, I think.
Yeah, these AWPs will be massive.
I think, at least.
Complexity. An outside shot at winning the next round. Pistols around them. Electronic going down.
Hello? Hi, Electronic.
Bit disappointing.
All right.
Yeah. We saw. Yeah. Yep. I'd like to see if the AWPs get saved, and they
Electronic
will.
And Perfecto were Na'Vi.
I dare say, probably just going to be pistols around.
You think they're all having fun?
Save here. Cloud9 though. That's.
I think competition is fun, don't you?
You know, they've kind of been hanging in the balance, but that's
going to buy them more
time to continue to recover, continue to make adaptations.
I like the old scope more. New scope is nice as an opper because you can't fucking hear it.
From him. Seems to be finding some
plus
consistency.
ratio plus bulb.
20 more?
It's aggression timings.
With the 20 more banger? Holy shit.
Timeout for Complexity.
Holy shit. One sec.
A
dog is getting into some shit.
But I think, yeah, I think most teams in these situations, they're just going to go pistols around the AWP. And if the round doesn't go well, continue to try to save the AWPs. They've still got a lot of legs left in this half. It's not a bad thing to be building up more loss bonus at this 10-8 scoreline. It's only MR12. You know, you'd really want to be maxing out the loss bonus in an MR15 format where you have more times to get those 3.4
Holy shit,
loss
E-Pack.
bonus buys. But even in an MR12, you know, you still got 6 rounds left to play here. There's really a minimum. There's no rush.
Still a threatening round double. Oh,
come on, Grimothy.
Not quite able to have the impact yet. Grim is waiting for the swing on the right
Grim
side.
should really just pass this off to Halsark, huh?
Yeah, I think
away.
Maybe
they got 2 ops on this team.
Like that, but you understand that you're
Halsark doesn't have one.
Of weapons and utility in a round like this is Cloud9. Even if all forces come out, Axile, these entries are looking crispy today. But the good thing about being on a head stack is that Floppy immediately retrieves that AWP after a Elige goes down.
Grim's on the push here as well.
I would rather Cole win.
We're talking about
the NA, dude. This angle is insane. They can't fucking see him there unless they jump up.
The real push is coming over toward the B side of the map, and that nade might even end up being false information for Complexity because they don't.
Yeah, this is like mind-blowing to me. I know they saved the ops, but they really should give it to fucking Halsark, dude.
Assistance with that USP, and Grim was dealt with by the nade. So,
yeah, probably just the gun save for Complexity here. AK and all picked up. Save that for the next round.
Bro, you got 2 oppers.
I love that little detail, though. Grim,
got 2 ops.
You saw him buy that HE nade.
Elige has been secondarying, but Grim's not an opper.
Only an HE
Halsark has 2650. Just have him buy light armor. Give him the fucking op with.
Just drops the nade when the smoke.
It doesn't matter, dude. Just Halsark buys light armor and ops, man. That's just how it should be, dude. Doesn't fucking matter. Someone give it up. You always give it to the opper.
When it's just up.
They are literally game changers. You are tier 8. Let tier 1 boys be tier 1. No, you're a fucking idiot if you think that.
Aim punch is way too much for the CTs.
You watch any other real team and they give it to their guy, man.
That's not good news for Complexity, although they still can put together a buy here. Losing those 2 extra guns without taking more guns away from Cloud9 is really going to take a couple extra grenades away from them.
He buys armor, he can't afford to op this round? Let me see.
Starting to escape Complexity.
Did they have 3,400 loss?
Cloud9 working hard, much like they did at the sausage sizzle at Bunnings yesterday.
Yeah.
Are they having as much fun? I'm not sure.
No, he still had no money to op.
Zerk, glass cannon.
Mini glass cannon, fuck it, I guess.
Boosted up over the bridge smoke here. Cloud9 just continuing to play this slow.
Dude, regardless, man.
Brand of Counter-Strike, working the map. Electronic applying utility pressure towards middle.
Regardless, bro.
Grim with the man advantage though. Picks Shiro early on towards B main here.
If you name like any top 5 team,
Gonna put the press on.
I feel like they're gonna give it to their man.
Yeah, Hobbitt's got some words for the team at the moment. He's certainly having a chat. Not sure he's pulling that rotation across the nade. Goes into the smoke, and that actually gives Hobbit the kill onto JT.
I mean, JT wanted to take that fight.
He did.
Unfortunately, I think he's ended up in a
95-4
team kind of situation.
I mean, Monacy's getting it, Cadian's getting it. Maybe not Cadian. Probably Cadian. He'd probably just fucking tell him, give me the fucking up. We'll see the top 5 teams. Hold on, let's look.
Smoke coming down.
You got Ents, they're giving it to Sun Pius. They're giving it to Zaiwu. Mouse is giving it up.
Well, he's got no armor.
Not even a bloody good HE if he's down to 16 HP.
They're giving that shit.
He's dead now. So
Navi giving it to Simple. FaZe is probably giving it to Brokey.
Elige on the rotation through the E-box has to be helping him out.
James 100% getting it.
Not quite gone the way Cloud9 wanted it to. It's down to Hobbit on 5 HP. Oh dear. Elige lives on 8.
20 seconds.
There's a hair's breadth in it.
He's gonna say
just being jacked make you a better pro player?
Still
No.
Plenty of cash to continue reinvesting in Cloud9.
I think being in good shape just shows.
He hits that shot onto Elige,
being in good shape, if they do it like without.
Regardless, Cloud9.
I mean, even if you take drugs like steroids, it just shows work ethic, I guess.
That round, as we head towards the tail end of this
because getting in good shape is difficult.
They are bankrupting the CT economy, reducing their loss bonus, and with the cash that they built up over the last few rounds, they have the ability to continue to buy. Continue to try to.
You're such an idiot if you don't think it takes work.
Right at the end of the game and
the hell are you even saying?
Regulation on the T side here.
5-3-1? No, I do like 10-8-6 mostly.
Oh, that's so sad. Hobbit down on 5 HP. JT
yeah,
won't be happy with that.
That was a 95-4.
Yeah.
You know, he's
no, it's not. LOL. You just have bad mental.
What, probably 12 to 20.
Wait, you guys are arguing that staying in good shape doesn't take work?
It happens to the best of us.
Okay.
Not me though. I can only hit 2 or 3 bullets.
God.
So faster play into mid from Cloud9 this time, picking the pace up. That has caught Elige off guard.
Be a massive reset round if Cloud9 is able to realize it. Hulzerk pecking one back though. Molotov's off the angle. Cloud9
JT
continuing to spread the map. Perfecto has been tasked with holding onto this B main controller. Complexity after spotting him out. Oof. They're going to fall back. Simultaneously, the fights are happening in A main. It's just both teams.
No, I don't. Xenon says it. He's an idiot, but saying it's someone else.
What C9 was doing. Complexity are playing a very fluid CT side that necessitates aggression. We've ended up in a 3-on-3 here. Not only are the Ts active, well, the Ts are actually less active than the CTs here. Complexity are looking for information here, looking to re-clear middle. They know Electronic loves.
You take steroids and do 10 push-ups in the morning, you'll be a top 0.1%. Okay.
On bridge.
You're stupid. I know you're trolling, but Jesus Christ. Oh.
Okay. And things slowed down. With 35 seconds left, Cloud9 are going to have to get a bit of a wriggle on.
Group up with Electronic.
No, I would never take a cycle. I don't see a point.
Floppy holding that position. He's got no delaying util at all.
11 bullets as well.
The only people I ever see taking like a reason to actually take like any like androgynous substances to improve their physical performance are athletes.
Oh, that was crispy indeed.
Maybe like a bodybuilder or athletes. That's it.
Seconds. I don't see him
if you're taking steroids just to look good for your girlfriend or something, I feel like you're you should think about it.
Wouldn't have won in the round though. That is very well done from Floppy.
Big impact, has to be said. Complexity only surviving with 2 players once again without the bomb plant for Cloud9. Shiro's a little poorer than the rest of
TRT, once you're like 50, 60 years old, is different.
Very light.
I'm talking about like the 20-year-old guy who just decides to hop on a fucking cycle for no reason.
What is this buy? Is Hobbit going to buy AK armor?
You hear what your brother's going to do?
This is it for Cloud9.
No.
3 smokes and a Molotov. There's no nuance in a round like this. This is going to be contact CS, maybe some default execute smokes or information denial smokes, but it's got to be shots hit on the T side here.
What's he going to do?
Well, it's not. They're once again spreading the map like they've been doing every single round. They've got to wait out and respect that initial utility. The CT's
He's going to start a cycle and document it?
Advantage in this round.
That's stupid.
Smoke goes into house for the T's.
Documenting is just an excuse to take a fucking cycle. I don't know. That's stupid.
Control, but Grim aggressing in the mid round finds 2. Elige finds another one. This is C9
Are you
on
natty?
the ropes now in
Yes.
a 2-on-5.
Yeah, Perfecto and Axile. How do you come back from this? They're completely at ends.
That's a huge. This is a huge game from Cole, though.
The bomb's not in their control either. Axile's going to have to go and retrieve that. Time's ticking away. Elige is on the push as well. It has gone horribly wrong for Cloud9 in this, what will certainly be the final round of the map. Complexity 1 away from securing number 13, and it is just Perfecto.
Well, Sam Solik is different, bro. The thing is like,
dislodge Grim,
to me, there's like
so much more to do.
What a map from Grim, 26 and 11.
Like, if
another multi-frag aggressing.
If you could justify the health risk
on the other side of the map, this
to
is a foregone conclusion, unfortunately.
I don't know.
Yeah. Look at this setup from Complexity.
It's hard. It's hard to like say like
single member in the same square formation. There's no way you're winning that one, Perfecto. It's 13-9 for Complexity, and they will be very pleased with their first outing here on day 3 of IEM Sydney 2023. It's going to be a long road ahead, Pilski, but that is the way to start it.
Yeah, I mean, the series not done yet, but you know, we repeat the same map pool again. And
if
like
you can
said,
take whatever he's taking, or like test or fucking steroids and market yourself like Sam Solik and become a multi-millionaire in a very short amount of time and fuck it, like, hey bro, I'm never gonna hate on you, fucking do your thing. The only people I think that it's very silly is like people that really don't really push themselves naturally to try to hit like a good body or a good physique, and then they just decide, you know what, I'm gonna go to the gym and just start taking steroids before I even tried. And it's like, you're just ruining multiple organs, your fucking endocrine system, like everything, your brain, like, bro, just fucking at least try naturally before you jump on the sauce.
Hey, welcome to the Aussie lifestyle. We're in IEM Sydney now. We're in control of the time zone. But I tell you what, this is a fairly solid performance from Complexity, so it might be worth staying up a little bit later. You know, I know it's getting pretty late over there, but they might give you something more to cheer about.
But that's how it is, bro.
2-0 on the cards again, similar to what we saw at ESL Pro League. Cloud9.
But that's how it is. Most people want, like, yeah, you want instant results. It's the same thing as fucking. Honestly, it's to me, it's like same thing as cheating in a fucking video game, dude.
To get, you know, too excited about.
Wow, I think he's stopping quick. See that? Yeah, he's a touch type.
People just can't grind to get better. They just have to cheat.
What an insane map from him, though. I think that's really just my highlight.
Not necessarily, though. Not like that. That bad.
He was the difference maker between the two teams. It feels like he actually, you know, when there's only 4 rounds in the game like that, when there was so many impact multi-frags in these gun rounds that kind of, you know, gave Complexity a chance to reset Cloud9's economy. That really was a bit of a difference.
TRT is cheaper than whey protein? Yeah, it's like what someone wrote earlier, dude. There's a lot of people nowadays like tanking their TRT levels or test levels so that they could fucking take TRT from a doctor and stuff.
Now they're 1 round away, 1 map, sorry, I should say, away from facing a donation here at IEM Sydney. And
you still have to work hard even when you're on the sauce? Of course, bro. I'm just saying for health reasons. You might as well do it without it and at least fucking try before you jump on some shit.
Obviously, hey, at least you made it through to day 3, but
steroids are the second most commonly bought drug behind weed in the UK.
30 hours to get here.
I think it's going to become even a bigger problem because of how advertised it is on YouTube and stuff. You know how many people jumped on fucking steroids probably because they saw Sam Solik? Like, Sam Solik is indirectly fucking advertising steroids, 100%, bro.
That's a positive sign as well for Complexity, that you've got opportunities from across the board to sort of step up in any given map or game and potentially put them over the line.
Yeah, I think for Cloud9,
like, whether it's his fault or not, I mean, someone else would just be doing it. It's like, that's not his problem. Like, he's just fucking living his life, but still, you know? In Brazil, you could do cycles legally. I'm pretty sure you could just...
Well, someone that
you could get that shit anywhere nowadays.
Of course, was Grim, who is our Air Force Aim High player to check out in this one. Insane.
I mean, you could probably just ask a fucking huge dude at your gym where he gets his, and then he'll direct you to his dealer, you know?
Seems like a lot if you're talking about Go terms, but even now moving into CS2, less rounds to do it in, still getting the job done.
Absolutely destroyed. Reminds me of when he was the whole reason why he stepped up into these tier 1 teams, and you know,
Grim did play great, bro.
Like, his carry performances over on Triumph and in the NA scene, where, you know, everyone was like, this guy's absolutely sick. And I think seeing him put up a performance.
He did a
like
medium
this
test
when
cycle
Mythic
years
is
ago for about
exactly
6
how
months,
he's
went from
playing
165 to
back against some of those
230 in
teams.
3 or 4 months.
There's
Yeah, see, that's...
definitely some very
Yeah,
skilled players
it's...
individually in
But you
NA.
probably bulked hard then at the same time.
He's obviously earned his stripes here, and hopefully we can continue to see good form like that from him. It definitely does Complexity a lot of favors playing some of these top teams at IEM, and after maybe a disappointing little run.
I think Grim was a better player than Elige ever was, but Elige on better teams. Okay, let's not get crazy.
You know,
If you had dinner, no.
NA organizations even moving away from the region, Complexity,
Cloud9, for
you
example.
know, if they're going into the playoffs, yeah, Cloud9, perfect example. If they're going into the playoffs, are going to give something for the
But if you stop taking them, you slim back down. Not necessarily. You can keep a lot of the stuff that you gain. You'll lose some, like always, but
pretty good, and that's one of the first times I felt like that maybe in the last few years for the North American prospect. So I would like to see it.
What's up, Zico?
Well for them.
Check this out.
That said, you know, I'm also kind of a fan of this Cloud9 roster, and I wouldn't necessarily want to say goodbye to them yet, but I mean, that is the nature of the beast, isn't it, right? When you're playing in a competition like this, there is only so many opportunities, and unfortunately they found themselves down in the bracket, Pilski, and even beyond this, right? Even if they do win this game, then there's still another matchup that they're going to have to play.
Thanks, Vex.
Fnatic and Monty, and that's a tough ask too.
Yeah, I think for Cloud9 at this point, you know, you just have to look at their performances for what they are.
This is not an elimination match, right?
Could win the whole tournament, but at the end of the day, you look at
Fnatic won map 1 as well,
and you look at them losing to Complexity, who I think most people would say
this
maybe make or break for playoffs. Maybe
it is. Never mind, it is
worthy of the playoffs unless they can show us different on Ancient.
Not at this moment, but I tell you what, the information coming through from the A stream is that Fnatic did get themselves the dub over there as well. So we're lining up maybe for Fnatic versus Complexity in the lower bracket final of this group, but we've still got more maps to play in both of those matches, and we'll take a short break before we get to those maps. It is Complexity and Cloud.
Did Ryan say he's going to take a cycle? Is that what everyone... Is that what you guys are actually saying? Freak was talking about taking a cycle on stream? That's so dumb. The thing about Ryan is like already like... Bro, he's like 200 pounds. He already's got like the frame and everything. Like all he needs to do is just actually fucking diet and work out again, and he'd probably get jacked as fuck. He wants to document it to show what it does to your body. What do you mean he wants to document it to show what it does to your body? You could just fucking Google what it does. It's fucking 2023. There's been 8 million people who have done anything he's going to try to do. I got to talk to him. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
Share your passion.
You could Google what it does to your body. It's a well-known fact. Show people what it does and not keep it a secret anymore. Bro, it's not a secret. If anyone doesn't know what steroids does to your body by now, you could just fucking Google it.
Right guys, it is I am Sydney. We're gonna do another episode of Role Swap, and right now I have Cloud9, it's Electronic, and Perfecto.
I mean, there's chat GPT nowadays. Steroids are the least researched substance. Unlike creatine, all of the side effects are still unknown. Dear research coop, goddamn. You might, like, you've wrote some stupid shit today, Steven, but that's gotta be one of the stupidest fucking things that I've written, or I've seen you write. Seriously. Like, I'm starting to question if you're trolling or if you're just genuinely stupid at this point. You're going to tell me that side effects of steroids aren't well known by now? You could just fucking... There's been millions and millions and millions and millions of test subjects.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Guys, let's go.
Name 5 subjects. Bro.
Excuse me, guys.
Bro. Are you fucking stupid? You know how many people use steroids on a day-to-day basis? Any person who has taken any sort of drug and had a side effect, that's a test subject. Obviously, they're not going to go to a random dude and be like, hey, bro, let's give this guy Tren and put him in a fucking basement, and then we'll check on him 3 months later. We're talking about anyone who's had a side effect. What an idiot, dude.
impressed by how you like.
God,
really
I can't tell. Like,
because,
bro,
like,
you gotta
you
stop.
grab one and they're like struggling with it, and you're just like.
Take some practice. But yeah, this is decades of experience with family barbecues.
What did you study in high school? Substance abuse. Brother, you gotta stop, man. You're literally, that's not even related to what we're saying.
Like, with a bit of swearing, you know, for the spiciness.
Yeah. Where are you guys from? Russia. Russia? Yeah. Counter-Strike, I heard. Yeah, so that can go back. Okay.
Enjoy this.
You know, okay, here, we can, you know, we could give you a life lesson real quick. Look at Google right here. You see it? Okay, hold on. Trend side effects. Okay. Here we go. There's one thing right here. You could click a few of these links maybe. Or you could do trend side effect stories Reddit. You're going to find a lot of stories of people who have had a lot of really bad side effects. It's that easy. At least I don't lie about my overhead press. Here we go. Let me just show you real quick. Let's see. Where is... Really quick. Where's the video? How do you go to like the second video? It's on my Instagram somewhere. How do you scroll to a second part of the video? Oh, it's right there. Oh wait, it's after this, I think. Here we go. Hold on, brother. I got you, man. Just since you think I'm lying. You can watch that close grip first. Here we go. There's 185 on the bar right there, brother, just for you. 1, 2. You're telling me if someone can strict press 185 for 5, you can't do 205? Come on, bro. That's, you don't even lift. That's how I know you just literally don't even lift. God damn, dude. Just fucking stop talking at this point. Jesus Christ. You're locking out. Oh my God. Dude, please tell me you're trolling, because at this point, everything you say is so stupid. You can lock out safely on overhead press. Holy fuck. I'm getting one guide so hard right now, but this is some of the dumbest shit I've ever read, and I feel like he's being serious.
So we're pretty much done with the cooking, but I do want to know, like, what is the experience for the guys?
Прикольно, необычно. То же самое. Хочешь открыть картошку и продавать.
I can't read his shit anymore. I can't read his shit anymore.
Мне кажется, вы
I gotta get rid of him, dude.
Но как бы вы еще пока что любители, а вот этот человек, он все-таки профессионал.
You gotta get rid of him.
Хочу получить от него оценку.
That's some of the dumbest shit I've ever read in my life.
How did they do? Like, did they do good?
I swear to God, no, I'm telling you guys. He is gonna say he's trolling because of how stupid it was. He's gonna come back and be like, dude, I was trolling that whole time. No, I'm telling you, that's just, he was trying his hardest. First he starts with, I don't know about anything. Then he says, I lie about my lifts. And then he criticizes the lifts. It's like, dude, holy fuck. Jesus. Are you pro-trend? Yeah, I'm pro-trend because I like seeing the side effects people have from it and shit like that. You should for sure go and take trend. Yeah, it's a fucking great idea, dude. Roach, thank you for the tier 1, man. If you do trend and you don't know what you're getting into, you could literally fucking ruin yourself. No, of course not. You should never take Tren. There's most bodybuilders. Most bodybuilders don't even take Tren anymore because it's so bad for you. Seriously. Yeah, close grip has more load on the triceps. Tren is bad for most organs in your body, including it has side effects on your brain. It has side effects on a lot of stuff. Like, if you're gonna take steroids and I can't talk you out of it, just don't take Tren. Seriously. I know it's a huge meme on TikTok and shit like that, but it's genuinely terrible. It's one of the worst ones you could take. If you're close, 315 was a regular bench. At that point, I was benching like 355 and stuff. What's your mobility? I just stretch. Everyone always said not to stretch pre-workout, but I always stretched pre-workout. And I liked it always.
Shut up, don't car. Coming out of the corners, my ass end steps out. On or off the gas. I've also tried going higher in the marbles. What do I do?
The fuck did I just write? Read, I mean? Kimber, thank you for the bits. You had a buddy that was mad all the time when he came off, he'd go on depression pills. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about people who take Tren and they actually, like, you become addicted. Like, the thing what people don't realize is, like, muscles and steroids and being big are addicting. And when you take Tren, you feel good for a while and the side effects creep up on you. You don't just instantly, like... It's bad, dude. You can read some really bad horror stories from Tren.
Well, Complexity are feeling pretty happy about things after winning map 1 reasonably solidly over Cloud9. Now, though, it's time to move on to Cloud9's map choice. Pilski, we did see the lads from Cloud9 cooking up some sausages at Bunnings. They seem to be able to handle their sausages quite nicely, but can they handle Counter-Strike? Can they handle being down a map against Complexity? Will things turn out to be a little bit too floppy for them? I wonder. That is the big question going into map 2 here. And Ancient is what's on the cards. Who you got? What do you reckon? Is it
any tips to be consistent? What do you mean? In CS, you just gotta grind a lot, brother. It's just, that's really all it is. Wonder if you can try on the Titans helmet. I've already worn it a lot. I'm not gonna wear it right now.
Map of Anubis from that man. Last time they played, I mean, it was the exact same maps. It was relatively close on
Don't
Anubis,
land in prison?
About
what?
Which is exactly what we got this time. I tell you what, though, Complexity.
Wait, this guy said
on their pick of Ancient
in the first week.
So
he started body pouring sweat, had insomnia, he couldn't sleep.
Really good
His piss was dark yellow even when he's drinking tons of water. Oh my god, dude. Digestive issues, sleep suffered, couldn't eat, ended up missing more than I actually worked out. His heart hurt.
The Molly's missed.
Molly has just blown up in the middle of the air.
And that's just in the fucking first week.
So is Axile's head. Floppy, he is pulling off a bit of magic at the moment. There's another one from Elige. And actually, despite a decent call from
I don't know, bro. It's up to you guys. You guys make your own choices. That shit just is crazy when people argue shit that they have no idea about.
Deal with a 3.
God damn it. I'm trying to end the prediction, but I keep fucking Xing out on accident.
CT players here does make it look doable for Cloud9. Electronic only able to line up 2 heads, and now it's down to Elige on 5. Perfecto.
Just jump fucking through it, dude.
Inside of that smoke, and it is done and dusted. Cloud9, they got it over the line in the end. It was a little bit harder than it needed to be, but hey, that'll do.
Damn.
I mean,
the Manella, that Manella. Thank you for the prime, dude.
The reason is for anyone who hasn't played CS.
What steroid do you suggest over Tren? I don't suggest it, man.
You know, the time in which the grenade leaves your hand can completely vary. Sometimes, you know, if you quick switch before the grenade actually goes off, it won't even throw. So throwing grenades on the fly, like running Molotovs and things like that, can actually have a great deal of variance, unfortunately. And maybe that might have contributed to the missed Molotov. Maybe it was missed for a different reason. Who knows? Either way, Cloud9 starting things off on the T side well. And like I said last time, they had a bit of a rougher run on the T side when Complexity played them at Pro League. So they started off this
if I had to pick,
they're going to be feeling a little bit more confident about keeping this series in the balance.
If you're going to take it and no one can stop you, at least just take like one of the ones that like a doctor can actually like monitor safely and you could take relatively safely.
really have a Galil.
Like testosterone and
so
shit.
Difficult to deal with.
He couldn't run fast enough. He couldn't do it. But Cloud9 might still be able to get through this one okay. Oof, that was scary though.
Yeah, but look, for anyone who hasn't played against that, I've definitely been kind of delved.
It's like testosterone or maybe like some Anavar or some bullshit, bro. Like the lighter steroids, but it still can fuck you up, man.
When you have a Galil, man,
Can't seem to gain weight, build muscle. I'm just skinny, but I'm growing skinny fat. Not good. How do I get bigger? I'm mid-30s.
In Go, I would have been rubbing my hands together. I'm saying I am stat padding the hell out of this round. I'm going to get a nice spray down.
Are you lifting every day?
It feels so hard to hit them. It feels an absolute struggle to mop up these anti-eco kills sometimes.
Look at that shooting gallery though.
Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. Regardless, they still lose 2 rifles to a full USP eco. That's not bad. Complexity will take that.
Not enough, no?
And straight up there,
well, I recommend working out at least 3 to 4 times a week. Eating like a decent amount of protein. Don't overdo on the calories, but you should eat a small surplus.
Yeah, Complexity just trying to swing off of each other's aggression. Pop flash onto the line, trying to set up Floppy for success coming out of Cheetah, but Cloud9 deny the aggression beautifully. A 2-man advantage for them now. JT continuing to move through the middle of the map. Lucky Hobbit was low because that was not a great time.
There's a foolproof way to gain muscle, but it's very hard to do. You want to hear it?
It's costing him a lot of HP.
I'll tell you guys right now, the 3 secrets.
Okay?
The 3 secrets to gaining muscle. Okay?
Almost doesn't feel worth it.
This seems like a trend
Ready?
for Cloud9. Every time they're in a man
Good sleep.
situation or in an XVX
Good diet.
round, they just like to play
Good
by the
workouts.
numbers, just group in the mid-round, walk towards one of the extremities, contact plays. It's just simple, no-nonsense Counter-Strike. Throw high percentage pieces of utility if you're going to throw any at all.
Just kidding, I was lying. It's steroids, creatine, and tren.
You know, petering around middle, but even in a 3-on-3 with an open plant and empty site here for Cloud9, they're going to be feeling good about how this one's going. And with no kit here for Complexity, they're not even going to...
And SARMs.
Yeah, fair enough. Hang on to these.
Honestly, dude, there's nothing quite like fucking 5 beers and a few cigarettes with a shot of tren after a workout, bro.
Bit of a confidence build-up, right? They've been a little bit nervy maybe at this event. And the first map has unsettled them a little bit, I dare say. But 3-0 to kick things off on your map choice, especially on a map that you lost so comfortably to this very same team.
Only 5?
About a couple of months ago.
Well, that's like pre-dinner. That's just a post-workout.
Envision things going. Have to imagine Complexity's got a little bit more in the tank, though. Have to wait and see what they've got for us.
Just get on like one of those fucking stacks that turns those bodybuilders into bloated fucking turtles, you know? Like, take a bunch of insulin, a bunch of Dianabol. You know where they like walk around and they're literally just like...
on the CT side here.
Like they're so fat but so much muscle at the same time.
Money, a little skew if after dropping rifles all over the place.
Better be careful, some people might listen to you.
Definitely still a window.
Well, they're fucking idiots if they listen to me.
Complexity, who once again invests a lot of utility trying to control middle. Floppy playing the pivot position inside Cheetah here. Complexity, after some initial mid control, have opted to fall away.
Stewie's going back to liquid? What do you mean?
Just keep the, you know, utility to deny information and map control in place. They've got a deep smoke here on Cheetah side and deep middle. So that's forcing Cloud9 to kind of slow this round down. In comes the mid take in the mid round here for Cloud9. They want to
honestly, bro, if someone is dumb enough to listen to me, like to just like, then I'm convinced that they won't even be able to find someone to actually sell them the steroids. So it's all good, bro.
Taking some steps in terms of map control, but at the cost of a lot of utility and a lot of time off the clock. Only 4 grenades remaining.
I know a guy.
It's gonna have to, again, be quite a simplistic contact play in the mid round.
Only the one remaining CT.
No, we can't. I don't want to tell anyone to eat Tide Pods. You imagine I tell someone to eat a fucking Tide Pod and they actually go eat it and just get all fucked up. Bro, that challenge was insane. What was that on Vine where they ate Tide Pods and people were getting all fucked up?
Set himself up and even walk onto lane. He doesn't see anything there, though Hobbit is lurking.
Oh my god, dude.
He's got a lot of information that there's nothing.
Weren't they? There was a certain point where you have to get. I'm pretty sure they started IDing people and locking Tide Pods behind like glass fucking things at the store because so many people were eating them.
Here's a leash. Time to strike. 2-man spray down with the M4A1S, and Yes, he'll be mollied away from the box, but able to jump back up and deal with
They still
Perfecto as
do?
well. And speaking of, that was pretty Perfecto from
You
Elite.
could just order them on Amazon. The
4
fuck?
guns alive,
They lock them up?
4 complexity. Nice little recovery, and like I said, they've been doing damage.
No way they still do. You could just, yeah.
So Cloud9, that's not going to be a particularly easy round for them to recover from, especially given the fact that they weren't able to put a plan together. And just look at how easy it is for
bro, Tide Pods are the thing. Like, you put it in the washing machine or whatever, and people were having a challenge where, like how long can you have it in your mouth, or see if you could swallow one, and you're literally just like swallowing fucking the worst possible shit.
Even out their cash by forcing here.
And they were dying. People were literally dying.
AWP boost up over the box. Oh, that's unlucky for Shiro. Doesn't quite finish off Grim, but Electronic will swing and get it done. Man,
but the worst thing is it was like young kids being influenced.
The bomb's a little out of position.
Yeah, can they get that plant down? I mean, that's the difficulty with this site. Sometimes in Elite, he does not care at all.
I still think the funniest trend is where someone made that fake video of where you guys know the tinfoil ball, where someone is like, wow, look how smooth my tinfoil ball became after I put it in the microwave.
Being picked up by the pistoling players, making this buy.
And people were blowing up their microwaves.
And I'm not sure, yeah,
oh my god, dude.
It's gonna save.
You guys never saw that shit?
Drop rifles in towards the next round and buy up.
Yeah, bro, it was like people were blowing up their microwaves left and right, dude.
Get his hands on a rifle if he can, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna be, unless he finds an exit here, able to find one. Really, he might even just be going on the hunt nice and early here, see if he can take an extra gun away from complexity. Sometimes
I work at an appliance store. When it was viral, we made big business. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. The phone one too.
To buy in the next round.
Yeah, you could charge your phone in the microwave.
I mean, Perfecto not even hunting with the D-Gun.
Holy shit, dude.
He's just quite happy to hold on to that. Only $1,700 worth of gear. I'd love to see him go for an exit, to be honest. Nice little creative play for Cloud9 in that last round.
Yeah, bro, people will
getting
fall
a lot
for
of value
anything,
out
man.
of what they had. Access
the microwave
to
shit, the fucking
AWP does enough
You're
damage.
putting their
for
laptops
Grim,
in there,
and
yeah.
That's an impact round out of Electronic.
You put a
Has
bag
to
of
be
chips.
said.
Oh my god. I'm new to CS. What team's supposed to be the big dogs?
Not quite as heavy presence in towards.
You can check the rankings on HLTV to like see like the actual, top teams.
Completely giving mid up.
If you just go
There's a
to
deep setup in towards
HLTV.org and then on the left side of your
Green,
screen,
Zerk,
I'll show
Green.
real quick, just 2 seconds.
You dare say if
And you
they don't
click
make
the
contact
rankings here, and you can see
there's
all the
pressure
top teams.
elsewhere on the map, they will probably push in the mid round. Floppy again using his utility just to disrupt Cloud9. That's been the name of the game for Complexity. Disrupt the map control in the mid round.
You're welcome.
Slow the T side down. Force them to use more grenades so that their takes in the late round are a little harder. But that's not really been the case as much this time for Cloud9.
What's up, Jam? What's up?
Floppy. All on his lonesome. Has to find success here. If he gets isolated and picked off, it's not good news for Complexity. He gets pop flash perfectly. Beautiful flash from Shiro,
The
and
cinnamon
Hobbit
challenge?
punishes.
Yeah, but I don't think
really
the
no
cinnamon
escape there
challenge
after
killed
that
anybody.
once
That
it
shit was
he
just
could not get
crazy.
out. He had to go down swinging.
There's that push in the mid round.
Fuck you, Jam. What's up, dude?
Main Electronic lucky to be alive, but in the meanwhile, Cloud9 creeping into this B site.
Oh, the volumetric smoke going to get the better of JT there. It does just bloom far enough to keep him out of the sight. Elige, though, has maybe a little bit of an angle, but that was covered off by Shiro. And again, Complexity lose control of another bomb site. It seems like they're having their moments, Complexity, but they're too few and too far between to consistently get around. Once again, Cloud9.
I feel like me and my friends did dumber things, like shoot each other with BB guns and stuff like that.
Again.
Sure, the save's going to be good enough this time. Double swing in.
Like the smart
Grim
things, you know?
Only able to hold
Like
on
just,
to an AK.
like,
It's going to have to be a save.
what every kid does, you know?
The next round, most likely. Still want to go down to like a couple of MP9s. I suppose Grim,
Just regular stuff, Sarvati.
could perhaps drop a rifle. Floppy and JT purchasing as
Cutting
well.
for
You could have
Bieber.
4
Oh
rifles
my
next round
god,
for
that shit
Complexity.
is insane. Bro, that trend is even... That's
yeah,
probably
that
one of the
round,
worst ones,
Cloud9.
man.
A lot easier.
That's
for
probably
them
one
to
of the
work
worst
map
ones.
Control, not disrupted nearly as much in middle. Unfortunately, losing Floppy and Cheeto
People were
without
literally
him
like
really
cutting,
any
like
impact gives,
straight up
a lot of space
scarring
for Cloud9
all the
to
way up
start to
their
scale
arms,
up cave and
cutting
kick
for
off that
Bieber,
B-side
dude.
execute.
Oh
And
my
despite the
god.
push into the extremity of A main from Complexity, there wasn't enough impact really found on the flank timing for Grim to make it worth it. Indeed, you are going to get the force here, and Mag
the
7's
fuck,
coming out
Roach?
for Hallzerk. I was doing some pretty dirty things with the Mag 7 last night.
Yeah, I think 4chan started a rumor
very strong in
or
CS2,
some bullshit about Justin Bieber. I don't remember what it was about, but like
certainly won't by the
basically they started a trend that you were cutting yourself in support of Justin Bieber.
Electronics going to be happy with that one, but
and like a bunch of like young girls and guys started cutting their like arms and stuff.
He's not keen to go out of this event.
Fair enough. Wants to hang around in Australia a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe he's got a taste for the sausages, the bunning snags.
Bro, but honestly, it was really bad. People were posting these fucking brutal photos.
The majority of that content.
Like you were, like, I don't know how these like 13-year-old girls were tanking the pain, dude. Like, I have no idea.
You work a sausage sizzle?
I actually haven't. I've worked a lot. I've worked in hospitality a lot. More so front of house than actually hopping on.
I don't remember that one, Twitch.
I feel like every young boy in Australia should have worked on.
When'd you get your first phone? I got it when I was like a freshman in high school.
The barbecue, but I've never worked on.
Remember a blue whale? I don't know what that is. I guess coolest place was probably. I mean, China was really different. But I don't. We spend most of our time in the fucking hotel rooms, dude.
I think I would have just slowed them down, probably.
You don't reckon you can handle a good sausage?
The clown trend?
More so in my mouth than
for like the pranks and shit.
Duties.
Yeah, right. That is a man who knows how to handle a sausage, though. I'll tell you that. He got training from the best.
I tell you what, though, Cloud9, they know how to handle this game of ancient so far.
So, like, early on, not necessarily, then my dad made a lot of money, yes, and then he lost all of it.
The pace changes are really catching complexity off as well. You know, the initial gun round was looking promising for them, that round where they controlled middle so well. And then that made Cloud9's life very hard in the mid to late round. That was the impressive round. Since then, it's been Cloud9.
Yeah, you got it. It was pretty much, yeah, it was like, there's a lot. It's a long story, but yeah.
Nice timings, and you see them changing things
People
up.
don't get eaten by saber-toothed tigers anymore, so natural selection has to find workarounds, and its replacement is internet challenges.
True,
It's
Kemper.
the pop flash to retake middle. Sometimes they're waiting even longer than that. They work.
No, like the TLDR, I guess, is my dad had a bunch of businesses. And a lot of stuff went wrong at once. Like,
and the Liege isn't even ready for it.
Like his best friend of like 10, 20 years, godfather of their children, stole his company pretty much. Like went behind his back and made deals with all of their business partners and said he'd do it for cheaper, and then kicked my dad out, which is illegal, and he sued him and everything. But like,
adaptation can they make?
So he like lost his company and lost a lot of stuff. It was really fucked up.
What can you do against that?
They just keep catching complexity. Pants down.
That's Shiro's second kill.
C9 continuing to assert their dominance. Another pick on Floppy in towards Cheetah's side. They are kind of isolating him and picking him off.
Because money turns people into fucking terrible people, man. I'm convinced. A lot of people are very terrible people, and then when you put money into the situation, people just become fucking even worse versions of themselves.
Cloud9 just wants to maximize all the viewership.
Honestly, I swear a lot of like I have like a very like I think most people are good, but some people out there would just steal money from their parents, even if parents needed that shit to eat. I swear, bro.
They just hold their map control. They wait for the CTs to repress in the mid round. JT, there was no way he's getting anything done there. And this is.
Oh yeah, my uncle stole from my other uncle as well. They went in on like a big housing project, and he just left with all the money.
Hold for aggression.
It's like, bro, you're stealing from your brothers.
Turn your advantages.
Our family's had some fucked up shit.
Bigger advantages until the CTs have absolutely nothing left.
On the hunt for Grim. Ooh. Did he cop a tick from that molly? I think he might have, but doesn't seem to have mattered. He is at least able to win the duel against Axel. Running out of bullets still won't matter. 6 remaining. And unfortunately is overwhelmed. There was just too many numbers for Cloud9 to work with.
Dude, the thing is, even if like if Freak needed money or my family needed money, I would give them money. But like
looking scary this game.
I mean, I would hope they would pay me back eventually if they were if it was a loan. But
so sure, man, look at that.
I don't know. And obviously, the goal is to get make enough money to where you can like help everybody and you won't need money back. You know.
I mean, they're just doing so. You know, people talk about when they're setting up strats on the T side. Here's how our structure is going to look like. This is the utility that we're going to throw. A skill that we're seeing right now for Cloud9 is something
we are,
very difficult to master, which is just how do we create opportunities to find opening picks on an individual basis? And when we find those 5-on-4s, what are our protocols to 100% those rounds and convert them? And that's what they're doing so well right now. This time changing it up though. It's just a quick A-side execute. No real plays in position for complexity. They're scrambling in through Donut. They want to fight this A-main smoke. Boost up, punish there by a leech. And Cloud9 cancel.
Yeah, finally a good start for complexity.
Nowhere near over though. That's the thing. These 4v5s on
the sponsors are a really good source of income.
Around. Make a pretty big difference.
No utility. There's one smoke for Floppy.
Look out, mate!
I mean,
oh no,
Twitch streamers make a lot of money, bro.
Straight in.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about, bro. 4-on-5 T side when you've got no grenades on CT side. You could just get caught by a contact timing and complexity despite having a 5-on-4. You know, this was the ultimate thing that I used to think about T side Inferno. Like the CTs would get a pick and be up 5-on-4. I'd be like, this round's nowhere near done. Doesn't matter. They can still just turn it around, and that's what Cloud9
streamers make more.
Might be able to get electronic, or maybe not.
Some maybe, if they have a lot of viewers and a big support system.
Head banged off. 8-1. Cloud9 are just.
I think man advantage is more important, or full nades. Man advantage.
They're looking like they're on another level. Whatever they've done to kind of recollect themselves in the break is working an absolute treat. And look, Fulzerk looks a little false.
Didn't you fuck your own brother over for a check, though? Correct me if I'm wrong. No. If you consider going to a pro team from a not pro team, fucking someone over, then sure.
The Cloud9 was exhibiting and how sharp they're looking individually so far this game. I'm not sure it would have made a difference, Jordan.
Bob, thank you for the prime, dude.
Oh. Dude, these first picks have been insane. Let's have a look at the opening duels.
Thank you for the prime, bro. He's talking about when I joined E United, when I left Soul Patrol. And Ryan took it really hard.
Around. And Complexity don't really have much to come into this round with, to be fair, but now down a player as well.
Yeah, opening duels looking pretty good. Electronic, Hobbit in particular, as well as Shiro. All 2-0, 2-0, 3-1 in opening duels.
That'll do it. Just the one round for Complexity. Man, what a difference a map change makes.
Yeah. And like I said, this was the map that Complexity spanked Cloud9 on at Pro League.
Damn.
Not the case today.
Must have learned something.
Damn.
They learned electronics pretty good.
Thank you, Doggy Style, for the prime, brother.
Yeah, fair.
Ryan was hating? Yeah, he like went on stream and went crazy.
Complexity.
It was very
gonna look for something in this round, but they won't get much.
It was very bittersweet when I joined United. Like I was super happy to sign and make money finally playing the game, and Ryan
The shadow.
He apologized and we talked.
That players are having to still get used to, I feel.
But it was like, yeah, it was fucked up.
Those kinds of positions around the map, particularly on Ancient. There's a couple in Donut as well. Nuke especially as well is a pretty egregious one for that.
I mean, yeah, 9-1 T side. MR12 format, boys. That I would love to get behind Complexity with the rest of you NA lads, but I gotta say, you're already this far behind in an MR12 format. There's not much coming back usually. A little easier to make those T side comebacks, I'll give you that, but still not looking good for the boys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's not like how like Arky came to United and everything like that. Yeah, dude, it's not how it like.
Yeah, apparently.
I like Swole Patrol. We were really good and stuff, and like we had a bright future and we were winning and stuff. And obviously, I wish I stayed, but like it's not like that at all. Anyway, Yo, whichever Stack Track, Fact New, Bowie, Knife Fade. Fuck Bowies, bro. That's unlucky, but that's it's lucky but unlucky. How much is that worth?
All right. Mid-util getting tossed out here by Cloud9.
Is map T-sided or C9 too good in Ancient? No, this is CT-sided map.
There isn't actually going to be much
$1,000? Hell yeah.
With that. Complexity still happy to take control of that area of the map.
Mid-util from both sides, and Complexity making a pretty big adaptation here. They've once again taken mid control, and they're doubled up on
me and Ryan are brothers, yeah.
JT almost getting isolated. But he passes the test. Cleaned up by a nade, though.
This is a pretty CT-sided map, like 60-40, yeah, 55-45, but
Molotov to shelf, and
CTs can wipe the floor with them.
Transfer that spray, but still.
But obviously, you're seeing a great T side from Cloud9.
Floppy finally finds some success from Cheetah. He has been getting first picked in a lot of these rounds and having quite a rough half for himself. Allzerk misses.
I'm pretty sure the map is still CT-sided. I don't think it ever switched to T-sided.
Both of the entries go the way of Cloud9, and a winnable round for Complexity once again will slip through their fingers unless Grim can 1-on-2.
Anubis is T-sided.
It would have been good enough to do that on Anubis, but I'm not sure about
brother.
Ancient. 10-1 now for Cloud9. The hype train.
Like, if Cold doesn't close this, or if Complex... Fuck me, dude. Cloud9 doesn't close this map out, it would be a tragedy. A legitimate tragedy.
That is just dominance from Cloud9. And a real rude awakening for Complexity. They thought they were going to go swimming through this series very easily. Oh, Allzerk's not happy. He's mad. He's not
I didn't see what happened. Did Allzerk hit it? I saw...
He missed a bit of a sitter in that 3-on-2. That should have been it. Okay, P90 guy. Let's go, Hobbit.
Oh,
what you got for us?
Well, it worked out. Straight through the flash, doesn't matter. Catches Allzerk anyway. And he's going to go for more. Floppy quaking in his boots, but holds the line. And Shiro's going to plant safe.
Sid, would you rather be Shroud famous or Simple talented?
4-on-4 in the post plant.
Honestly, Simple's just as famous. No, he's not. Simple probably is just as famous as Shroud, honestly.
Bang, bang. There go another couple of heads.
Just looking so sharp. Complexity, it looks like they're getting deleted right now.
Okay.
I think...
well, Elise gave it a good crack, but
I think pretty much everyone knows who both of them are at this point, dude.
At the end of the half, a very solid scoreline for Cloud9.
Simple's 100% more famous in EU and CIS region. But Shroud is 100% more famous when it comes to, like the average YouTube watcher and shit like that. But who makes more money? That's just a silly question, I think. Shroud clears anyone in the fucking pro CS scene. Nah, even without the Mixer deal, Shroud has more money than Simple, bro.
The workshop waiting room. As we patiently wait for community maps,
bro, the way I see it, I have what? How many viewers? If I have like 1,000 to 1,500 viewers, I see the money I make with my subs and my ads. If I have 10 times that, I'm a millionaire already in a year, easily, on just that. That's not including any sponsors. And he has 20 times my viewership, or more, 30 times. Bro, he's making... He's a top 0.00001%. Like, it's insane. I need my gifted back? No, I'm saying, like, if I make 100K a year or 100K or 150K a year or whatever, and he has 10 times my viewership, that's 1.5 mil, and then, but he has 20, 30 times, he's making about 3, 4 mil a year just off Twitch. Now think about how much money... Put it this way. Didn't Asmund say he turned down a game to play for like 1 hour or 2 hours and it was like $250,000 for like just one game for like one stream? Like, bro, these guys are making, like, when you're a top 10 streamer on Twitch, a top 100 streamer on Twitch that gets guaranteed 10, 20,000 viewers, people are paying you, bro. They are fucking paying you. Because they know if you play that game, people are going to play it. Didn't you turn down 5K to play Genshin? No, it was like $900.
Source 2's overhauled lighting.
Teddy, thank you for the 5, dude.
The lighting
thank you for the 5, bro. Thank you, man.
You can make in CS:GO out of the water.
Appreciate you, brother. I think Oni can do variety. Because Oni is like, he's very charismatic, and it's not like people watch him because he's super fucking skilled at Counter-Strike. Obviously, the skins are a huge selling point for him, but he could for sure do variety. Like, I think Oni playing fucking variety games would be fun to watch. You'd be surprised, bro. Oni talked about it. He doesn't want to play it. Yeah, that's his thing. If he doesn't want to play it, that's fine. Right? Like, most people, not everyone wants to fucking play it. Probably get decent viewers, like 8K. So what does he get right now? Like, what's his average? Let's check. Because everyone's going to tell me crazy shit. I'm going to check.
Cloud9 on Ancient at the moment, 11-1 in the first half. Who would have thought, after seeing the way the first map played out, that Cloud9 could come out the gates so strong?
He has 12.8, 12.9K average.
Didn't think it was going to go that way.
With a peak of almost 17K.
Might be already
That's fucking crazy.
starting to try and think about Inferno at this point, because I don't
Dude,
know
he's so
about their
popular
chances
now.
of
It's
coming back on
crazy,
Ancient.
man.
Yeah, MR12, this is almost an undoable score line. Untenable when you're down 11-1. I think it's more so warm-up for the third map for Complexity here.
Highest former current CS player net worth, Shroud, Tarek, too. Probably Fallen. I think Fallen is really wealthy, if I had to guess. You know how much Fallen makes off merch?
In middle, smoke to red room.
It's almost an unbelievable number how much Fallen sells merch. Bro, it was like 800,000 in sales or something like that, or more.
Has been dispatched off, but they haven't cleared out Shiro, and he'll bang a couple of heads off before he drops nice sharp shots with the P2000 Electronic.
It was like 1 year he sold 800 grand worth of merch. I don't remember if it was that or more or what, but like, can you name any player that sells more in merch than their fucking salary? Like,
Electronic, what is that? He is sizzling today. Another fantastic
Cole's
round for
just fucking getting
Cloud9.
mauled.
19-6 for Electronic.
Yeah, he's had a hell of a game here. Really just putting Cloud9 on his back. Some of the other boys definitely putting in some important.
It's kind of
frags,
wild how
but
bad streams get when they have tons of
another level
viewers.
right now.
Not necessarily.
I also want to mention, by
I
the
think
way,
the streamer just kind of...
5 P2000s.
A lot of streamers change how they stream when they have a lot of viewers.
Zero.
I mean,
I feel like my stream has honestly stayed the
I've
same
been meaning to swap.
as
I
it
just
grew.
can't remember to do it before the game.
Maybe I can't respond to every message as easily, but
Look,
my
four
chat
squads
usually
out here for
stays pretty
Complexity,
mellow.
could definitely do some damage after that bomb plant.
Unless something goes
Not
crazy.
necessarily the end of the game just yet. Waiting out the initial mid-utility. Complexity have taken some lane control here. Shouldering out this big ramp, spots out the AK, so they know what they're working against.
Damn.
Sable, thank you for tier 1, man.
Popping a scout tag here. R9 very active in the middle. Try to take maybe duels towards
Coop, can you
Shell,
yell
force
fuck you at
towards
me?
lane
Fuck you,
across.
dude.
But instead,
9 advertisements? Are you stupid? Brokia, I always respond to your messages, man.
It looked like they were going to fall away, but Electronic's feeling confident today, and I can't blame him the way he's playing.
Slow creep up.
No, I can't yell. I'm not like one of those people who... Bro, I watch certain streamers, like, hold on.
One more has given away his position though with that tap, and so will drop.
Oh, they lost, didn't they? Yeah, they lost.
Middle.
They hear a mid here.
From Elige and slows things down. MP9.
Oh, maybe not.
The swing is not going to be enough this time around. Still a tough ask for Complexity though.
Ooh.
The bomb is over toward B. They've dispatched.
I was watching, what's his name? Jinxie recently to like see. Because sometimes I like to see like what appeals to like the fucking people nowadays to make him grow so quick. There's no way I could stream how he does.
But he's out spawn side, maybe even considering the save at 45 HP here.
Smoke's gone down on ramp, so that'll make his job more difficult if he doesn't.
Bro, it's like, this is like, I'll like reenact it.
Well.
Oh my god! Hobbit is him! He's walking through the smoke! Oh, Grim is, oh, fuck me! Wow, oh wow, Grim!
At least one more
round.
Yeah. It's a bit of a formality here.
It's like, dude,
but, these
I can't do that shit, man.
Help you
like,
heading into the next map. You feel like as Complexity, look, this game's already over, but if we can win,
I swear to God, bro, I saw him fucking fake suck on his fucking goddamn controller 20 times when I was watching it, man.
Beatable for ourselves, it's definitely going to help out. Force buy out from Cloud9 with their hero org on Electronic.
That is an interesting choice, isn't it?
Seriously, he died. He went, oh.
Hang on, his head's been spotted by Floppy. So what's plan B?
Dude, I think the one really funny thing he fucking did, though, is he didn't talk for like a minute straight. He killed the guy, and he just goes, and spits. And I was like, he just has... I was like, what the fuck just happened, dude?
The Liege bottom middle.
Just joined House Cold losing this bad. They've been getting destroyed, dude.
Info to the CT side. Progression molly.
They get destroyed bad.
I believe it was into cave. Which Cloud9, they reply with their own smoke. Electronic after the cave pressure comes in. Opts to aggress B ramp, but loses his life.
Jinxie, bro. He's fucking. But like, the thing is you can't. Are you talking about my testosterone? It was 6 something. I think it was like 620, 630. Was my test levels?
Once he got as far as util is concerned, Molly, couple of flashes. He can send the lads in. It's going to be Molly for the cutout. Perfecto had his chance there, but wasn't.
Is a 600 good? It's considered like middle high, like middle level.
Only the one extra kill.
High level is like 12, like 1,000 plus.
Complexity. Well, meanwhile, in the A stream, we've actually got a very similar story, don't we? Fnatic winning a tight map 1.
Did you ever do your hydrate? I don't know, but I got you, brother.
By putting the press on themselves. Up 11-3 over.
The thing is like, people like Jinxie are smart, man. Like, even if he's actually not like that in real life, even if he's acting, which I don't think he is, because like you even look at his Twitter and shit, he's fucking crazy. People love it, bro. And he is pulling people who love to support him financially too. He's got 140,000 viewers. Or 140,000 subscribers.
That is what Complexity are hoping to do, at least in this map. A couple extra rounds. That's what they're asking for at the moment.
Bloodworks, Gojin.
No thoughts of winning the map just yet, but if they can continue to put one round together after another, who's to say it's impossible?
It's not impossible, but like I said, it's really just about momentum.
Big Weave, thank you for the tier 1, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, speed is just smart, bro. I guarantee you, before he starts a stream, he knows he's gonna flying kick his monitor. So he probably buys a $50 monitor off Amazon, gets a shitty ass camera, and just fucking front kicks that shit and breaks his entire setup. There's no way he just rage breaks expensive gear. There's no way. He's not an idiot. If you watch his IRL streams, he's actually like a pretty smart guy, and he knows when to like calm down, and he knows when to leave situations, and he knows when to freak out.
You get done 13-2, for example, and then you go through onto Inferno, and Electronic 4Ks you on the pistol.
What's up, Eric?
Rent free.
Yeah. But if you, as Complexity...
He's trying way too hard. I mean, he's gained 20 million subscribers in 2 years.
Back to, let's say 13
I ain't gonna fucking hate on anybody that knows what he knows what he's doing.
I can kill these guys. This is very doable.
Yep.
Fuck you, Pone.
We just had a bad first half. You can start to make those mental.
No one is saying he's smart, so to speak. We're classic smart, where the dude's gonna be like an engineer, but he knows how to fucking. He knows how to market himself, and he knows how to carry himself in a way that people are gonna click, and to get people to watch.
Fearless charging his way into Cheetah, and this Molly will dislodge Perfecto. His feet are burning. It's not the kind of sizzle that he wants to be involved in. In the meanwhile, though, Electronic has managed to get one.
Traded back by Complexity, who will continue to apply the pressure to Perfecto.
He showed his fucking meat on stream, I know, bro. But did you see him talk about that shit? That shit was actually sad. I felt really bad that happened. Granted, he fucking started shaking his fucking dick in front of the camera, and it kind of like he kind of asked for it, but like the video he put out after talking about it, I felt really bad.
Catches one in transition. The K pick has been found in the meanwhile, and Complexity.
Nah, he didn't do it on purpose, dude.
Nice little post land here.
He made a video after, and he was like really sincere. He's like, guys, I need a few days off. Like, how would you feel if this happened to you? I fucking have my little like brother and sisters like saying they saw my penis on the internet and shit. Like he is like,
have a little bit longer to wait.
He's pretty mortified, you know.
Complexity will be hoping it'll be a lot longer than a little bit longer, but
yeah, I mean,
wishful thinking at the moment, I dare say.
Similar to the.
Then his dad came out with a song making fun of him. I know, bro.
That I don't believe in just yet. But look, the number, it do be going up.
In his videos, you can see his cheap monitors. Yeah. Alu posted his balls. Yeah.
Up,
yeah. That shit was fucking hilarious, though.
And I've just been informed that Monty has picked up map 2 over Fnatic on the mainstream, which means that is going to go to a map 3.
That shit was fucking crazy, dude. When Alu posted him fucking holding his balls. Just live, yeah. They're coming back.
They have other ideas. They have different plans.
It's actually crazy. Your content creator should know all this shit is fake. You think Speed genuinely showed his penis on purpose? He knows his audience is mostly kids. There's no way he did that shit, bro.
And who knows? Who knows? Complexity.
A bit of mid pressure. They throw a B execute. A lot of B utility. Cloud9 was stacked on the site. In the meanwhile, though, Complexity just walking out. And Elige, despite the fact that Complexity...
He always shakes his dick at the camera, though. It's like a normal thing for him, dude.
Which is actually similar to their series against G2. These two riflers don't want to get isolated, don't want to lose their AKs, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's an A site after plant with lots of util for Complexity and no kits for the CT side. Like, it's not winnable for Cloud9, but they're just chipping in a couple of kills.
You think it's winnable? Yeah, I mean it's always winnable, bro, but
I feel like
it's doubtful.
For Complexity, he's always putting in numbers.
If they come back 11 straight, 12-1, that's fucking crazy. What are you saying, Pone? If OC gets kicked from Liquid, I hope not, and Cadian takes over, where does OC go? They kick Halzerk on this team for sure.
So 6 for Complexity. 1 gun extra taken through from this round for Cloud9.
Yeah, I think Floppy, he had a really rough start to this game, which is, I think, what really did contribute.
Now they kick Halzerk and OC joins.
Put in the position that they were
I'm telling you, bro.
Cloud9 having such a phenomenal run. Floppy had a really rough.
Halzerk's better than OC?
Defending cheater. But now that Complexity's starting to put up rounds, I mean, you could see it. He started off this game quite poorly, but now that he's working...
Bro, people are biased from the past, man. You know how it's always grass is greener? People are played together in the past. He left them after owning and carrying them for 2 years straight. They're probably thinking like, oh, dude, that guy carried us. Like, it's from Liquid, you know?
At least not early and perhaps not late either. Electronic will strike early.
Yeah, they're trying to nuke the smoke and catch...
Dude. If Complexity got Cadian and then dropped Halzerk and JT and picked up an insane rifler, like, not that I want that to happen, I really like JT and Halzerk, but like, I think they would be like a top fucking 10 team.
Cloud9 still only needs that 1 round to push us through to map 3.
Complexity quite split up around the map, probably looking to take duels in towards cheater side and late clear middle here, but with only a minute
with Floppy Elige? Are you putting like with Elige? Like Elige isn't like a fucking all-time top 5 best rifler of all time.
Towards cheater, that's not going to be something that's going to be easy to dislodge in the mid round. 45 seconds. Need to get a wriggle on here, boys.
Not anymore, but like from 2016 to like 2019, 2020, Elige was literally a top fucking 10 player.
It's not done yet for Complexity. Still 2 players over to
what?
B5, and I'm
Are you guys fucking serious?
There needs to be a trade, and will be. Halzerk's got that done in the meanwhile, though. Still the numbers.
Elige was literally incredible. What is? Are you guys?
They just can't be messing around. They've got to go. JT can't get that kill onto Shiro, which leaves Halzerk to try to save the game for Complexity, and he might just be able to do that. Bomb plant going down. Axel gets aggressive out of cave, gives him the 1v1. The wall bang isn't enough. Axel survives on 5, and that is that.
GG.
Electronics got it done. Cloud9 will secure the map victory.
You're only saying that because he's bald? There's not many riflers you can look at that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years straight were in the top 20, bro, including number 4 and number 8. How many riflers can you find like that other than like Nico and fucking, you know, like Dupree, like GOATs? Like who, like there's not that many, dude. Twists, like. You guys are going to sit here and tell me he's not a fucking one of the best of all time. Like, bro, come on.
This team to victory and Cloud9 on that T side. What a bloody impeccable performance. An 11-1 run there. Shows you exactly why this team should be feared. Complexity, on the other hand,
not top 5 rifler of all time. Yeah, probably you could make that argument that he's not top 5 of all time. Top 10, 100% though.
A couple of things on the T side did start to work their way into the game a little bit. Some of the individuals starting to turn their performance.
Top 15.
Like I said,
can you actually name 14 riflers that have had better like tenures than Elige?
Getting kind of demolished in that first half, and Cloud9 reclaiming some of that momentum. And
stop, Vilnius. You're just fucking trolling. I'm about to time anyone out who just starts trolling. I want to actually see if...
Of course, you always say you believe you can win. But
This guy said KRB and Valde.
You believe that, especially when one of the best players in the world is running at you.
Oh my god, bro.
You know, that's a different story.
Yeah, well, complexity is going to give the North American fans a little bit more to think about. They're going to have to stay up late.
Rain, yeah, sure, Rain. There's one.
Deeper into IEM Sydney. But then again,
Shocks?
Cloud9 looking pretty impressive.
No, Elish has way more top 10s and top 20s than
They're going
Shocks.
to be the ones that will carry on.
Magic Supri, yes.
Quite tight on the other side of the bracket as well.
Electronic, Nico. That's 4.
As well. You got 4
Okay, Fur is arguable, but sure. Rops, Cold.
Alive in the tournament.
Bit, no. Come on.
More map, at least for a couple of them. There you go, 13-6 for Cloud9 over.
I mean, you could also make the argument that, like,
map yet to play in this best of 3 is what it comes down to on
Olaf.
Things are.
You guys are saying the same people now, bro. Forest Snacks? No.
To say goodbye, but unfortunately, by virtue of having already lost a game in the group stages, they are down.
Even if you do include all those people, you're not even at fucking 10 better yet.
Individual performances kind of defining some of these maps as well. Like, it reminds me of Na'Vi in particular.
Bit is insane, but to say that Bit has had a better career than Elige is just fucking tomfoolery, dude.
Defining performances on that team so far in this series. I mean, Grim, phenomenal first map, and then Electronic.
Grim's, sure, yeah.
For himself, really leading from the front. It feels like in CS2 at the moment, if one of your riflers just decides to have an outstanding performance, and in an MR12 format, a good streak of rounds from a rifle or a good couple of multi-frags can really win you a game.
You guys are saying some fucking stupid names right now, and I swear to God.
Is the question that we do have to ask ourselves, but obviously at this point, it's anybody's guess because this has been a bit of a up and down. It's been a bit of a topsy-turvy.
Bit shits over Elige on Elige. Shut up, dude.
Lights out, looking phenomenal. Wasn't able to back that up going into Ancient, and then on Ancient as well for Electronic kind of coming back into the swing of things. I mean, is someone else going to step up alongside things there? I mean, it really has been the story of Electronic at IEM Sydney.
I'm saying Bit has like
in the back pocket for him.
Bit has like 2 years that have great years, yeah?
But he was
Elige had like 5.
as #1 coming into this game, and
that kind of longevity? We're talking about all time, not like the highest peak. Even if we're talking about peak, Elige in like 2018 or 2019 was like a 1.3 rating player with a Grand Slam and like 20 tournaments, dude.
I feel like Cloud9, that map looked winnable.
All Bit did was just get carried by Simple.
I don't think that ever looked winnable.
No, I'm kidding. Bit, I'm kidding, dude.
Let's take a quick look here as well at a comparison between Elige and Electronic from that map. You can see where the difference was made. I mean, Elige, he was working hard.
This is what I'm saying. Like, even when they're getting pummeled and when they lost to G2, like, he put up
I'm kidding, dude.
Series as well. Like, Elige, win or lose.
Is LeBron the GOAT because he played more years?
I think it really is just a question.
What, compared to Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan had a full fucking career too, dude. But a lot of people do argue that LeBron is the GOAT, man.
That rock solid performer, and you know, Electronic, that was an insane map. Like, some of those entries on the T side, he was just full confidence, sprinting out. He was saying, look, flash me out mid on the timing. I'm going to go and bully this player on the CT side. I'm going to go and get this pick. And the thing is, like I said, the structure of Cloud9, having players that can find...
Okay, hold on.
Like when they're
pull up a notepad here.
Success, when
all right.
finding some success in this
I'm going to go off the top of my head, people that are like, had better... that you can put above them, all right? For sure put above them. You got Nico. Okay. We'll put like some people. I'll just start putting names down that you guys were naming. We got Naf, Twist, Cold. You got Rops, Electronic. You got Bit. You got.
It was alright.
Okay, Forest. You can't. Can you say Forest and these guys? Because do they have as many like tournaments and stuff as? Okay, we'll just put them in. We'll just put these guys all in. Fur. I think Elige is better than Fur, but it's up. Like, we can go ahead and add him in. Hiko, shut up. Crims. Rain. Naf. Flusha? No, we not. Maybe, I guess. Did I put Naf twice? God damn, I put Naf twice. Okay. Dupree. Magisk. Scream? Shut up. You're gonna fucking... Vilnius, if you write KRB one more time, I swear to God, dude, I'll perma all your accounts. We have Olaf in there already. Zipix, let's not get crazy. Snacks, let's not get crazy. Shocks is potential. Tarek, Naf, Rain's in there, right? Did I not add Rain? Yeah, Rain's there. Spinks or Flames? No way. Apex? No. You're saying Apex has a higher fucking peak than a leash? In terms of skill? Like Rifler? Cold is in here. Okay, since some of you actually think Shocks, we'll add Shocks. I might be biased, but we'll add Shocks. Hobbit? No, it's not. Get Right's in there. You guys are saying names that are already in here. Read the list and then put your name in, all right? No, we're not adding Blame F and Xantares and shit. They have nowhere near the tournaments or Frozen. Yeah, okay, we're done. You can't name anyone else, so shut up. Okay, maybe you could add Exile because he had a few good years. All right. And now you have to say that all these players are potentially better than Elige? No. Okay. That's not true. Elige had a higher peak than most, like half this list. Okay, let's take his list here. We got a Grand Slam. We got how many trophies? We got 11 notable trophies. We got 4 MVPs. And we got 5 top 20s. And a Grand Slam. Magisk is on the list. Longevity-wise, here, let's check Fur, because this is Fur's a fucking beast, but so Fur has 2 majors, 1 MVP, 2 top 20s. Do you consider 2 really good years better than 5 good years? Because of the majors? We're talking about pure skill. Guys, I'm talking about like you got to include all the fucking years, 5 years of fucking, you know. You think Fur at a higher peak as well? They're both super close. Like, I don't think people realize how good Elige was in 2018 or 2019? When he was in 2018? They won everything, bro. 1.31 impact, 1.21 rating. He was fucking good, guys. Let's check Furs. Furs had a 1.21 rating, 1.33 impact. Just as good, pretty much. They were incredible, though, dude. No, not Xantares. Come on. Okay, but anyway, dude, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18 people. You're telling me you can't find 4 people on this list that you would rather have Elige over? You guys are fucking idiots. What about Stu? You think Stu had a higher skill peak than Elige? Okay, if we're going for sure skill, we're going to go skill here. Okay. You could say, if I had to take the people out that I would rather have over Elige, or I'd rather have Elige over, I would have Elige over Shocks. I'd have Elige over Exile. I'd have Elige over, like, pure skill-wise. I'd have Elige over Flusha. I'd have Elige over Get Right and Forest. Bit is rough. Twist. I think Twist is an amazing support player, but I like this is like rough all these people here. Yes, I'm trying to win a fucking major here, bro. Elige over Get Right is major cope. I didn't watch CS in 2014, so maybe we're a little recency biased. Pure skill wise, Rain has been the longevity master, but pure skill. Look at Rain, bro. This guy's so good. Crims is so good as well, though. 20 trophies, 2 majors, several MVPs, tons of top 20s. Bro, he's good, man. Like, this guy's incredible. You got to put Crims back. That's why I'm not taking him off, dude. Device is an offer. I mean, in NAF versus Elige, that's like, I feel like that's what role you would rather have. Would you rather have a lurker? Would you rather have an aggro rifler? Bit has a really high peak, but I still think Elige has done more. I gotta go with Ellie Giggle, bro. Electronic. Who's better skill-wise, Stu or Tarek? At their peaks, they're both amazing. You remove Forest and Get Right to put Elige's there. Dude, the thing is, like, I know they're great. I know they're great, but I'm saying, like, at his peak, in the 5-year, I don't know, man. Answer the question. You think Exile is better than Elige overall? What? Come on, we're getting crazy with that. We're getting crazy with that. Where's the fucking trophies? I think that's a lot of recency bias, dude. He does have a number 5 and number 4. Give him a little bit and maybe... Closer player of the year? What the fuck is this? What is there's HLTV awards? Online era? He's got a lot of trophies. He's got 8. Elige had what, 16? HLTV has an award show? What the fuck? I literally didn't even know. Have they always done this? Or is this new? 2021, 2023? They've only done it for 2 years. That's cool, I guess. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm biased. Fuck it. Maybe I'm just fucking biased. I'm biased towards all the fucking NA players, I guess. Dude, fucking go predict for map 3. These guys are all so good, though. It's all like, after a certain level, it's just all your opinion. That's all it really is. There's the most trophies ever? Probably like fucking Device or something, or Magisk or something like that.
side.
Yeah, just a one-setter util here.
Dupree, yeah,
P250
Dupree, yeah.
over to Shiro to try and take some of these duels at range. At Liege, pressing out into Carps. Cops himself a goosh, but through the glass.
How about Glaive?
Damage. He'll be
yeah, I really need to bear with you on that one, honestly, dude. We're going to predict fast. I'm going to end it in a second here.
JT top of Banana there gives them the man advantage. Shiro rather caught.
I feel like Dupree is still underrated. Like, he's shown how good he is for so long, and I think he's still underrated.
Electronic just runs out without any util into a two-man crossfire. This is madness.
Yeah, maybe not the kind of madness that Cloud9 had planned, because that has gone very wrong indeed. 1-0 is the scoreline. Complexity win pistol.
You get the chimney flash out before you're going to scale out Carbs like that. That's just full faith that the running Glocks.
Has Dupree been on a team in like the last fucking 6 years that didn't win
Electronic just
everything?
Time to go. And, like, gotta be honest, that was a very disjointed pistol round for Cloud9. A P250, dry walking up Banana, dying for free, and then dry running out apps when Hobbit really wasn't in position to support. That is not ideal.
It's just one thing after the other, isn't it? One thing goes wrong, it makes the next.
They were good on TSM, and then they had this team where he was nothing, and then for the last fucking 8 years, 7 years, he's just been winning.
Control here for Complexity. Throwing the smoke that we've seen on every bloody video. Yeah, you can smoke off bottom Banana, and T says, I know, bro. I know. I don't have to see 7 shorts about it. This is a really nice anti-eco for Complexity, though.
Well, this is the way that Inferno's going to be played
now. Your best ever team assembled to this day? I mean, it's Astralis. There's no way.
You'd want another 1 or 2 kills here, and that's.
I think people forget Astralis was literally so good that it was boring to watch Counter-Strike because they would win everything so easily. Vincenzo, thank you for the fucking raid, brother. Thank you, man.
The tail end of things, but now a good start of Inferno. Any thoughts of that dominating performance that they suffered against on Ancient are slowly starting to fade to the back of their minds, and they're remembering just how nice it felt.
People were legitimately like saying they were worried and gonna stop watching Counter-Strike because they feel like Astralis is never gonna lose.
So bottom of Nana
like I remember people legitimately saying like they want Astralis to break apart because it's a joke now.
It's gonna be a pretty standard one these days. Been seeing it was FaZe, I think, that was throwing the middle smoke, deep mid smoke.
The online era fucked them hard. I think they collapsed a little before that.
C9 attempting to nuke the smoke and try to pick a player over on Banana side, but unfortunately they've lost a player at Church. They've lost.
I mean, they won 4 majors in a row. They won like several fucking tournaments. And if they didn't win the tournament, they were like top 2.
Oh, Grim's just blown himself a Molotov. Someone clipped that. Just flew straight into his forehead. He said,
not in a row. I think they lost one of the majors, 1 or 2 of them, but yeah.
Good catch.
3 in a row.
Practicing his cricket skills while he's here in Australia.
Oh, what a clean round to follow as well. Nightmare of a first gun round for Cloud9.
There was a point where, like, if you looked at Astralis' ratings, they had every single player like 1.15 or better. Xypix had like a 1.16, Glaive had like a 1.2, and then all 3 Dupree, Magic's Device had like 1.3 or better. It was literally fucking insane. Like, they were destroying teams so hard, it was literally ridiculous.
Surprised it didn't make a noise.
Did you change the current map pool? Yeah. I would rather have like train cash.
Mac 10 out for Hobbit, somewhat limited util with the Tech 9s, trying to make something happen. The money
if they took out Inferno and Vertigo and put in like training cash, I would fucking. I know it's not popular take.
Immediately extinguish, and Hobbit hits a nice entry. Grim trying to hold, but there's only so much he can do against.
I just think it'd be a lot more fun. I don't really like Inferno, and Vertigo's meh.
Couple M4s picked up.
Oh, fast flank though at the bottom of Nana already here for Complexity. JT not bold enough to push through the smoke, however. And Cloud9 after the first time actually into a bomb site.
You could take out Mirage, yeah, but I just think so many casuals love Mirage that it does play okay, I guess.
Giving Complexity a little bit of a pause for thought.
If you added, like, the thing is, if you add cash to the map pool, the Puggers play cash too, so it wouldn't just be Mirage over and over. The Puggers would switch to cash, so it would be Mirage and cash.
Molotov dislodges him from his position, and there you go. Another one for Complexity. Full 10-second defuse should be fine.
I remember back in the day, you could queue 3 maps on ECA, and people would just queue Dust 2, fucking cash, Mirage all day.
More than enough damage as they try to scale up towards top of Nana to make that 3-on-3 retake.
9 map pool? I don't know. Cobble, yeah. I mean, Cobble's good.
Attack timeout for Cloud9. His initial first couple of rounds.
Apparently, the owner of Cash didn't want to sell the rights to Valve or something for the price that Valve offered. So Valve just said, all right, well, we don't really need your map.
Adjustments. They're not finding the opportunities that they were finding over on Ancient T-side. Ancient T-side was rock solid. It felt like they could find man advantages with relative ease, and it felt like they were in control of the mid to late round.
I mean, the way I see it is like Valve has all the say. You think they really give a shit? Like, you're not really gonna strong arm Valve. That's the thing, is like you're never gonna strong arm them. If they say like a price, it's hard to negotiate with them, dude.
Where do we go from here for Cloud9? This has felt like quite a streaky series, if you know what I mean. When one team's in front, it seems to be very difficult for the other to get back into control. And okay, that'll
they don't
do
lowball, they give a fair price.
They found something.
Yeah.
Out for Shiro.
Well, he thought they got lowballed, I guess. I don't even know how much.
Though, catches 2 players in
the rumor is like 150k is what they offered or something like that.
Cloud9, a good trade, maintains that man advantage. JT left on his lonesome towards top side of B here. To continue to aggress.
This is such a scary spot for JT. He's going to have to be clinical, and he's not. Little stutter step there from Hobbit. Gets that headshot onto JT, and that is the B site cracked open. So complexity.
I mean, it's like you either get paid 150k or you make 0. I don't know, and have your like.
Cloud9 get something rolling for
I feel like I'd rather take the paycheck.
Had a little bit of a chat about how to.
The prediction is close.
Make the next round work, but really, I feel like it was complexity that kind of played into their hands a little bit.
I think.
Allzerk trying to go for that pick over towards car side. And that gives Cloud9 the
balance. Shut up. Where you been, man?
On Ancient for the entire game. When Cloud9 find themselves.
You've been gone for 2 years.
Very clinical at converting. Source. Gross.
Not a source, man?
But like Aztec? No.
Yeah, I'm a big
Aztec, I feel like would not.
Sauce.
I don't know.
No barbecue?
Nah. But who's putting barbecue sauce on a bunning snack?
It pairs well with the onion.
No.
Barbecue sauce.
Tomato sauce only, mate. None of this ketchup business either. That's fake news. Oh man, I could really go for it. I could really go for one right now, you know.
I could too. Hobbit, I mean, on his screen, that looks so much, like, slower. Again, it's like the peaker's advantage.
Yeah.
On JT's screen, it looked like he got, you know, stutter step one tapped.
Yeah.
That's what we mean when we talk about peaker's advantage. It's the perspective of each player. For Hobbit, relatively routine shot. For JT, feels like he got owned. Feels like, wow, that was sharp.
That's Counter-Strike 2, baby.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it FaZe or Gamer Legion? I don't know, bro. FaZe has been shown to just get fucking slaughtered and then slaughter them. I don't know. But then slaughter people at the same time. I don't know, dude.
Here you go. Put that one in your notepad.
Yeah. I had spent a little bit of time standing in that exact spot throwing grenades over that roof. It's so much taller, right? So you have to change everything up quite substantially.
Yeah, and I think some of the lineup might change a little bit.
The nades spent.
When does this end? I don't know. I think it's like all fucking week. I'm not sure.
When you have to throw them up.
The arena games are going to be really cool. We'll see if the Aussie crowd brings it, dude.
Complexity haven't been robbed of that brackets info at all. They're still kind of sitting around.
I feel like X Defiant will go from... Okay, dude.
Complexity, as soon as that retake utility on top of Nana fades, they actually refresh the smoke on B.
The Lens is riding? I didn't see his message.
Keeping C9 at arm's length, but Cloud9 now grouping in towards brackets.
Where is he? Repeat what you wrote.
Here we go.
Oh, that sucks.
Quite gone the way that he wanted it to. Oh, it's all fallen apart. Allzerk, he did everything, but it's actually Elige.
There's my goat, dude.
Reap the rewards. He gets the double kill, and then another. How about that, Elige? 7 and 2 for the map. He does not want to.
I'm not sure, Sanity. I think they're okay, depending on who's streaming.
With that leg shot, but at the end of the day, it does set up Elige for success. The leg shot from Allzerk, as well as 3 bullets connected from Floppy before he dies, allows Elige to double up really easily, and then he wins that last aim duel as well. So, complexity. It's always a little dicey, isn't it, when you get that mid-round aggression on brackets to try to find info or find a pick in the mid-round, disrupt the tees.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it doesn't usually go that well. I feel like maybe like 60-70% of the time, the T's trade out effectively, get into an A side after plant, and retaking A, even on old Inferno, on new Inferno, it doesn't matter. Retaking A feels so difficult. As the CT side, you'd often just end up in a save scenario. So Complexity Game is quite happy with how that's gone for themselves.
Yeah, I still feel like there's a lot more to kind of be discovered on.
Well, I don't want to cover all. Fuck it, it's fine, it's fine, dude.
We're really only scratching the surface.
Was Summit Goodness Prime?
Down the bottom of Nana at the start of the round, and the smoke into mid. The phase have been throwing. I feel like.
I mean, the whole entire skill level like improved
time,
massively between like 2014 to 2018. And I would say CS peaked.
Maybe not quite to the same extent.
Or is around its peak now, but like from like 2018 to 2023 has been like probably the most skilled years of Counter-Strike.
We're going to see situations like that where people are going to discover new things and figure out new pieces of utility that get tossed from one side of the map to another.
There's certain players that really dominated others in the early years.
We've got a tech pause.
We see 40-year-old pros one day? I think so. I think people really overestimate like
having some troubles.
What's that?
Because, look, it hasn't started.
They think age matters more in video games than it really does. I think if you could stay focused and actually prioritize Counter-Strike in your life, you could play till like 40s, 50s if you really wanted to. But the thing is, the older you get, the more responsibility you have, and you can't play the game anymore.
I'll give it anything a try once. Anything.
Yeah, your reaction time gets worse and worse, but the diminishing is not that much. By the time you're 40, your reaction time has only gone down like, what, like 0.01?
Yeah. We'll see if this is going to be a momentum shifter. Sometimes it can be a bit like that for tech pauses.
Yeah, I mean, they can't talk to one another.
No, but
you gotta start your life at one point.
Can't stop you thinking.
Reaction time matters in Counter-Strike, but it's not like
mind control.
Unless I would say you're an opera, I wouldn't say it's as important as what you fucking think.
You know, not
it's
only
coping vibes, age does affect. I'm not coping. I don't even play pro right now.
A game where you have limited time to make decisions. You know, similar to your chess players and things like that who are playing on a clock. I'm so happy to see that. Whoever made that, you deserve a big kiss. If you want one, consensually. You can come see me after the cast.
Crims is still playing as well? Yeah, Crims is owning, but how old is Crims?
Yes,
I don't think he's that old.
Similar to, you know, when you're playing chess,
he's 29.
You got a timed clock. You only have so much
I mean, okay, if we name the players who are still playing good at a higher age, let's say 28 plus, you have, isn't Device 28?
Here's what I'm going to, at the start of freeze time next round, I'm going to mention that. I wouldn't have had time to think about it otherwise, but I'm going to mention that. Or the IGL's thinking,
you have, let's see, let's think of it. Let's see, Device, Olaf, not Olaf, Forrest did have a high peak at a high age, yeah. Yeah, Forrest, Device, Dupree, Crims,
Banana take into B side XC or something like that. So maybe if I can disrupt Banana,
I mean, Fallen, yeah, you can include.
I can go and control how the round is kind of flowing a little bit. You know, you have so much time to think as a coach, as an IGL.
You got Roy on Fnatic.
As individual players,
Apex,
want to make adaptations to
Rain.
Game. But it goes the other way as well.
Cadian, I feel like he's only gotten better. Snacks, but he just came back,
and
so.
the whole time that tech pause is going, this chicken.
Oscar, I'm trying to think of like tier 1 pros who are competing. Roy is ass? No, Roy's really good.
To do whatever he wants.
Honestly, yeah.
Spawn.
Not for long.
But all I'm saying is, like, if these guys stay focused and dedicated, I'm sure there will be someone in his high 30s that can still compete in the next 5-10 years.
He would have got whacked.
Surely. We'll see. It'll be interesting.
By my dog. For sure.
They make a big mess, those bush turkeys.
They do.
Any leaves on the ground.
They eat my mum's plants, and it's actually ruining her retirement.
Oh, Axile's eating a leash alive.
Give Device another 3-4 years, he'll be competing for sure.
You were right, Pilsky, you said. Is it going to be the shift in momentum?
I think G2 wins.
Timeout? Well, it seems like that is going to be the case. Cloud9 have opened quite nicely. Now it's on to Floppy, who has to change his position up as virtue of the Molotov.
The thing you lose most as you age is time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like priorities are different as you get older.
Again, so many flashes, and Floppy, you can
like,
tell is under so
most people
much
want to
pressure.
have kids and spend time with their family, whereas the 18-year-old kid doesn't give a fuck about his family and he's just trying to grind DM, you know?
Zone open. Doesn't present an opportunity for Hallzerk, but he wants to creep through it. There is a bit of a hole
Also, the 35-year-old usually realizes that drinking 7 energy drinks and taking Adderall every single night is not that healthy, whereas the 18-year-old kid doesn't give a fuck.
Very troublesome. Complexity go for this, though.
Grim head down, can't get round the corner, and now it's on to Hallzerk, who I'm not sure he's even going to be able to save this AWP at this point in time. Smoke to go through. Flash blinding him. And he's...
Your wife will take care of the kids while you DM? Yeah, until your wife is fucking pissed that you play CS all day and she says, you know what, motherfucker? You made enough money playing pro the last 20 years. Spend some time with your goddamn family.
Site plan as well, so on full HP, Perfecto can still save in pit despite the radius changes. Wasn't fully backside, but even back left is good enough, apparently.
Nah, she gonna take half and you're gonna keep gaming. Yeah.
When they find these man advantages, you can bet on them to win the round.
No, Mo doesn't get on that much anymore, dude. Mo streams like 5 hours. Sometimes he streams every day, but like...
You're holding down angle and the tees are just jiggling you. They're waiting for you to make a mistake. That is such disciplined play from
Do you think there should be an age limit to play pro like NBA's 19? Encourage people to finish high school and try a year of college? No. Balance. Everyone in my chat knows that school is useless.
It's a very annoying play style to play against. Another timeout here. This time from Complexity. They are running out of cash. Cloud9 applying the pressure. If Cloud9 can convert this gun round here, we're talking about a completely different half for Counter-Strike. It's been Complexity.
You think Monacy would have went pro if he didn't drop out? Are you fucking kidding me?
They were...
Did he even drop out? I don't even know if he did, bro.
Almost unbeatable. It hadn't felt like Cloud9 had even had a chance to really even think about getting around, but that narrative is starting to change, and particularly if Cloud9 can pick up this round and reset that CT economy, then...
Yeah, what, Donk? There's no way Donk is passing high school, right? That motherfucker is 16 years old. He spent more time on CS than I have.
Complexity started strong, but maybe a little bit of a falter ahead for them. Double nade down the banana and a Molotov to boot as well, Cloud9.
He's cheating for sure, bro.
Control in this round.
Yeah, actually, a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of gamers do online school, dude.
Play things a little bit slower.
What's up, left?
This brackets take again from Cloud9. Complexity very dry on utility. 1 minute 25. They've only got 5 grenades left. 2 smokes, no Molotovs.
Yeah, but Donk won't need to pass school, bro. He'll be a pro CS2
CT side here. There's only 2 CTs over here anyway.
Beast.
Allegiant Floppy.
International superstar.
It's going to be troublesome. After that, smoke starts to fade on jungle
He'll
side.
get all the girls on the beach.
JT tasked with playing the off angles, trying to chip down the numbers. There's the progression smoke from Cloud9, threatening the wrap into jungle.
Well, nade onto JT's position, and he forces himself in front of it.
Yeah, flash from Floppy wanted to set him up for success and allow him to get a
What are these pro streamers gonna do when they reach 40?
Rock solid this series so far.
Like me?
The trading is so snappy.
What do you mean, man? I could just get on, have a coffee, and watch YouTube videos and talk about politics and shit.
Across for a mid.
And how much I fucking hate the government, you know? People love that shit.
Unit are going to start to work their way up through Diggity. 4 members alive right now. And Electronic has already found quite a lot of space. He has gotten all the way into pit unscathed until Floppy strikes from above. He's like a drop bear, apparently.
Look at this. Top 5 player right here. See that?
By Axile. And now it's just on to Perfecto. Although he might still be in with a chance. That bomb collected in time. Plant's going down. Hallzerk charging forward. Oh, Perfecto. He got off the plant, which was the play. But he didn't hit the shot.
Hallzerk really needs some drip, dude. I can't be doing this no skin shit. Everyone thinks they're Brax, you know?
Player who has, you know, at points been thanked for the clutch.
Summit still playing games even though he's getting up there. There was actually a really, really good video Summit put out about someone coming in his chat and talking shit to him for playing video games when he was 37. There might be, if someone has that video on hand, he responded to the guy about like, I don't want to speak for him, but like he responded really well.
Loss bonus is minimal, like none. They're going to be hard reset if they lose this round, and their util once again is kind of dwindling here.
Oh, that's such a nice flash. Did you see that?
Summit's 25? Yeah. Yeah, my bad. The Sea of Thieves clip? I believe it is.
But yeah, it is. Very nice flash from clear halls.
No one really knows how old Summit is. I believe he might be anywhere from 18 to 56.
Sitting behind the sandbags. And flash up into the air as well is perfect. Wow, look at that from Complexity. Wow. Talk about nice flashes.
Yeah, I'll watch this clip later.
They go from barely surviving in a one-on-one to 4 alive. And Complexity, I mean, you've got to give them credit where credit is due. They are disrupting these attempts at map control from Cloud9.
I know he's 37,
and Banana
but
simultaneously.
someone hasn't updated his bio on Twitch in literally 10 years. It says he's like 28 or something.
Usually you have to respect that map control, but Complexity is shutting them down in both.
Dr. Disrespect's 41? Yeah, I know. Bo's 37 as well.
Back to the drawing board, even without.
Bro, there's a lot of streamers that are in their 30s and 40s. People just don't realize.
Lost bonus, they still force here. Down to Tech 9's Mac 10. Only 2 rifles. It's an interesting choice, especially given the fact that Complexity had so many players alive in the last round. There's not as much reset potential here as Cloud9 would like.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
The thing is, as long as you're like tech savvy and not like out of the fucking,
MR15, no chance.
you know,
7 and 2.
Out of the Twitch
really
meta.
Run away for Complexity if they can get a solid win.
You could stream. Just sometimes as people are older, they like they don't know how to entertain for long periods. This is a live match.
Watching the boiler. He'll be pushed away.
You think Summit became short-tempered, really?
Complexity and then Halsuk.
I feel like Summit's never angry when I watch him.
It's a good-looking round set up here for Complexity, and the charge through from the pistols. Normally it's scary, but I'm not sure that's the case against the big old crossfire here of Complexity.
Yeah. Hold on.
Shiro and Perfecto working hard to try to salvage the round, but Floppy will shut it down.
It's never going to work. Like, you lost your Carpets player. They're just trying to shove Dry up Diggity. It's like, it's such a low percentage.
Dude,
especially in
everyone gets angry though. Like, you don't want like a streamer just fake happy the whole time, right? Wouldn't you rather see someone who actually like shows his fucking emotions?
If you're trying to shove Dry,
unless they're just saying they're like,
oh, balcony flashes or something like that, it just doesn't work. You run into a pit site crossfire.
That guy, what a great shot from him!
Hardest things to deal with in the game. I mean, Complexity. I'm pretty sure we're playing double pit with that late rotation through Moto to provide a bit of a crossfire. C9 just continuing to force here.
I played so silly that game.
They want to give it another crack. Seems to be working out this time.
Not streaming on TikTok today?
Mid, causing a bit of a problem.
Oh, I forgot, honestly. I feel like my TikTok has gotten me like 1 follower. I don't know if it's worth it, dude.
Oh, that's insane.
Rip to my bros, the chickens.
Yeah. Hey, there's one. He made it out. He's migrated.
You ever wonder where chicken mince comes from?
He's a house chicken now. Perfecto's found himself a rifle. This is a messy 3-on-3. This is really just
I know, I gotta just keep doing it. I literally just forgot because we had our match.
Middle and Banana, that was...
Okay, Balance, can I open this message on stream or no?
They're not done fighting middle. They're looking for some more punches. They want to have the last laugh here.
Good on them. I think if you're going to stack 3 players over to A at this point in the game, you need to be doing something with it.
Can you monetize TikTok? After a certain amount of... Yeah, well, people can give you the fucking roses and bullshit. Haven't you seen those NPCs?
Now waiting for the
Thanks for the rose. Oof. Ice cream.
Well, this is a tough spot to clear out. The nade is going to land it on top of him, and Floppy gets the rest of the job done. But tough one to win for Floppy with Axel behind him. Plan's going to go down. Perfecto in the side.
Yeah, someone gave me 1 or a few roses, and I got 3 cents.
Waiting for Axel, who's wrapping his way in through CT. Floppy's taken a little bit too long to isolate those 1v1s, and now a massive crossfire is going to be established. How do you possibly hope to get Perfecto away from Nubox? He's at least been able to cross. Yeah, I'm not sure that was spotted by Axel, but time is really running down, and there was nothing to
Thanks
be
for the
done
glizzy.
Floppy. A valiant effort.
Hold on, I'm going to open this message.
But Complexity will remain on 3.
He said, I have a good topic for conversation, but it's controversial for streamers. So let me know when you want to throw down on Discord. What topic, fucking Valence?
Cloud9, their force gives them a chance at a lifeline into this game. Pick themselves up a 4th round in a game where it feels like they've kind of been down and out. Orps out for Halsuk. Buys a little skewed for the CT side. Not really all of the rifles that you want to be seeing for them, but decent utility across the board. Once again, the Leech just active in middle.
No, Valence is the EG GM.
For Complexity.
Evil genius GM. Why is B-Stream so laggy? I don't know. It's shitty, though.
2 rounds in a row he's done this.
He's in bloody T stairs at 1:20. I feel like I'm watching a bloody Premier game right now.
Might as well be with all the force fighting going on. And Grim, he's been flashed into Nana. Spots out Shiro as well. It's a disaster for Cloud9.
Is the stream laggy on Twitch too? I'm gonna open up the Twitch stream, see if it's laggy like this.
Looking to strike. They should have put him in those promo videos. What kind of animal would he be?
Well, if talking about complexity, it'd be a hungry animal at the moment. The way they're playing.
Cassowary, aren't they aggressive?
Cassowaries are terrifying.
There you go. Cassowary. Look that one up, guys. That's an
closest thing to a dinosaur in existence.
That's what Elige is. He's the cassowary. Just running at you.
YouTube and Twitch both lag on B stream? Do they?
My mid. That's what he said.
Damn.
Probably not as Aussie.
Yeah.
Well, what's Axile going to do?
Nah, 25 seconds.
Oh, he's about to get that kill.
Time to start thinking about how you're going to throw to break, Jordan.
He wants to make a barbecue. He's got an Elige, but he's got a cassowary barbecue. Not sure that's going to help him. 17 seconds, has to just charge into this B bomb site. Really running out of time now. Flashes are going to go through into CT spawn, and JT will take the opportunity to peek. So there it is, 9-3. And we're going to go to a break. We'll be back in just a sec.
Who are you talking to, Epic? Watch that vid? Alright, we can watch the vid during the break. Alright, let's see.
Damn.
Carl, thank you for the prime, dude.
Damn.
Alright, let's see. So this guy apparently said to Summit, when are you going to stop gaming, pretty much? Let's see.
Really, I just don't understand why you're 40 years old and playing this game still. So.
Well, I mean, what game do you think you're going to be playing when you're 40? What do you think you're going to stop playing games? What's the age? What's the age?
No game? Okay, when do you cut off?
What's the cutoff age?
When you're out of high school and college.
So you're high school?
You just hardcore stop playing games?
You're a high school kid?
Yeah, I'm in high school. Yeah.
How old are you?
All right.
Why does it matter?
Well,
this guy's not in fucking high school, bro. But
in the future, quitting something you love, like video games, do you not love
Carl,
video
thank you for the
games?
7 months, dude.
You just cruise
Thank you.
through it.
I mean, I think it's a little bit of a waste of time when you're that old. But
well, how do you know? You're not old yet.
I didn't know high schoolers would sell little babies.
I mean, I can think of probably reasons that video games would be a waste of time for a high school kid, too. Do you have a 4.0? Are you in honor classes to get more than a 4.0?
No, but...
You know what I'm saying? There's more things you could be doing to improve your life than playing video games, too, right?
the thing is like, it's fucking stupid. The argument is so stupid. It's like, why stop doing something that you have fun doing? Because what? You're old. You should be fucking. You should be in the garden, dude. You should be fucking walking around with your fucking. I don't know, like what? You should make up some other bullshit hobbies and drinking with your friends at the bar. I don't know. I'd argue it's better to be playing video games than fucking going to the bar every night like every other middle-aged fucking man. I actually felt bad for those motherfuckers, dude. I was a waiter for years and years, and I swear to God, bro, the people you meet, like, they're there every single night drinking, and it's like, man, you talk to them and shit, and they tip well, and they're really nice, but it's like, fuck, bro. Tell you the same stories over and over again? Yeah. No, but you could be productive and watch streams. Like, a lot of times I'll just, like, be doing something and have a stream on in the background. That's, like, I swear that's most of Twitch anyway. Most of Twitch are backgrounders, dude. Background watchers. The hell is this, Gojo? This is about to start a fucking... This is so stupid, but this is about to start a fucking political fucking thing. This shit is so funny, dude. Israel Adesanya seeing Palestine Adesanya walk into the room. It's so fucking stupid, man. Oh, fuck that. Oh, man. Don't get all political. I just thought it was funny.
Electronic and Perfecto. I think there's still some legs left in this map if Cloud9 can win
because the UFC fighter's name is Israel Adesanya.
They're getting pretty tight.
Straight up mid is Complexity. Setting the pace early on. 2 players in carpets right now. Want to try to isolate Floppy, take him out of the equation, and then focus on this push coming up dig side.
Electronic already striking quite nicely onto Floppy. Does put things in a good position for Cloud9. Shiro will lose his head. JT has doubled down.
That wasn't him? I know it wasn't him, but that's like the meme template right now. Come on, dude. Spend more time on TikTok. Waste time.
And in that direction, Grim JT on the site, and JT's having a banger of a pistol. It's just Perfecto now. 2 guns.
Watch your story? Hell yeah.
3 players is better than
Look at
1.
Cole, dude. So inspirational, man.
For Complexity to get through the pistol, and they might have Inferno wrapped up pretty cleanly if they keep this up.
Surely got to be a CT side force buy here for Cloud9. They showed a tendency to force at the end of the T half to try to create opportunities for themselves. And look, going back to go on Old Ferno, second round forces were the norm. So we'll see what Cloud9 are going to come up with here. They actually full eco. Deagle out for Perfecto, but the rest of the boys just relying on the P2Ks. It's a big push down middle here. Getting absolutely mopped. Elige just continues this good run of form here. But it's not just...
You hear what he said about Elige there, guys? Top 5 rifler ever.
Across the board, 4 frags between everyone on the squad right now.
Complexity giving those North American fans that stayed up to watch this game something to be thankful for. Elige just on for the ace here. If he can catch that final kill on the Hobbit, which it seems like he's in.
Why did JT start fragging these last few months? Explain. I heard there's like a... Never mind, I can't say that.
There it
5
is.
alive.
Well done for
he's been DMing.
Wow. It's a little too easy. Spirits are high in the Complexity camp right now.
Before JT IGL'd, he was a really good fragger. When he was on Bravado, he was one of the best fraggers on the team. Before he was IGLing.
Monty that they all play against. As I've been told, Monty have just dispatched of Fnatic.
No Dexter.
No Dexter to the arena. It is just JKS, the sole Australian representative here at IEM Sydney that remains. And that is something that the fans will be both heartened and disappointed by. At least they will get to see JKS in the arena.
Oh,
damn.
What a way to start the first gun round. You lose your AWPer.
Yeah, like that.
5 seconds in. This might be the only gun round C9 gets to play at this rate unless someone could dig real deep. Not a whole lot of names left over on this CT side.
Yeah, we're going to watch games all day today.
Complexity not in a rush to be going anywhere, really.
Electronic 1-for-1's not quite going to be good enough here. He gets the info that there's more players in bracket, and it's on to Axile, who will desperately try to survive here.
You guys think the C9 guys complain about the game on Twitter?
A bit of help out
for sure they do.
There as well. Really more of a decoy than anything else was Perfecto, but he set it up for Axile to at least get 2.
Damn, Holzork is just fragging, dude.
He's just not afraid.
What a round initially. And
do you think Katie replaces on Liquid?
Well, I mean, an opposing AWPer wants to peek.
OC, right?
Usually he'd be scoped up on that position, but in this case, oh, was it a flick? Oh, yeah, decent flick. Nice little adjustment. Instant one tap on the armorless Shiro, and then what is that? A 4K in the opening gun round. What a round from Holzork. He just shut the door on Cloud9.
Bet Boom or Mouse? I don't know. That's a hard one. Bet Boom has been playing lights out. I mean,
this might be the last round.
Probably Mouse, but like Bet Boom's been playing really well.
Lake City going to take it slow to kick things off this time. Smoke down at the bottom of Nana.
I'm literally convinced that OC would go to Complexity if he got cut from Liquid, dude. No matter how good Holzork is, they'll sign him. They'll cut somebody for OC.
And some counteracting tossed back from Cloud9.
Another opening kill for Holzork on the rifle. Cloud9 once again playing 4 versus 5 in a must-win gun round. We're starting to play them out of IEM Sydney at this point.
And he's done nothing. Mag 7 though. How about it from Perfecto? First shot, second shot. Didn't really land, did they? And with a Mag 7 at that range, you'd really think they would have done a bit more than that, but not the case. And Cloud9 now down to just 2, Shiro and Axile. one of whom is still a long way away from this B site. And the
GG,
other
well played,
is
Cole.
holding on to a Mag 7.
GG, well played.
It is indeed just the Mag 7.
Shiro's going to get some KD here.
He's going to have to be the hero for Cloud9. And I just don't see it happening. Too much util there for Complexity to delay with the smoke and the Molotov, and even then a couple of flashes. He gives away the fact that he's in CT, flash through the smoke. He's got to go. There's no other option, and that is that. It is Complexity that will knock Cloud9 out of IEM Sydney and maintain their spot in the event. Of course, they've still got one more match to play today, and that is going to
State of the entire CS community explained in 18 seconds by Cooper CSGO. It's not even me.
You know, listen, I see a lot of people complaining about the sound in this game, and honestly, I didn't have any complaints about it until I saw people complaining about it, and then I got it in my head, and now I hate the sound in this game. I literally had no issues, and the second that I heard people complain, I thought about it, and now I fucking hate it. You know, listen,
What's the... How long you streaming for? I don't know, a while.
Absolutely. Complexity, on the other hand, one game away from the arena. We'll be playing Monty for that spot, who they already played in their initial round, able to beat them on Anubis.
Yeah, he probably typed in Austin on Twitter, and I have my name Austin on Twitter, so it came up.
I think it's something that you said in the initial. It feels like anyone on this Complexity roster can have a big map, and it was actually all 5 of them there on Inferno, all performing very, very well. There was no weak leak, so I think that's a really feel-good moment here for Complexity, especially moving into the next series to win so one-sidedly over Cloud9.
Oh my God, Leisure.
Confidence, all of the individuals feeling like they played very well in that series.
Yeah, let me look
it's
what
a
we're
very
doing
nice
next.
high to finish on, to knowing that you have a make-or-break series coming up next against another team who, you know, took a while to get over Fnatic. Still a convincing win from Monty. I think a similar kind of storyline from them moving into that game.
Gamer Legion phase, yeah?
So, look, we'll see what we're going to get from that series.
Where do you guys want to watch Mouse?
Like
I think we watch Gamer Legion.
Pretty nicely switched
and then we
on,
do
which is what you
G2.
really want to be seeing from a roster like this. I think you see it on paper and you say, okay, well, there's a lot of potential with a lot of the individuals in this team, and to see that being realized here on LAN in Sydney is not a bad shout. And for a team like Complexity, right, it's no easier than it is for any other team. They've obviously also had to come from pretty much as far as away as the other side of the world. So they're dealing with all those kinds of things, the long travel time, the jet lag, the Counter-Strike 2, everything in that department. And it seems like it's not really too much of a bother for Complexity. But as far as their opportunities are concerned against Monty, I mean, look, Monty feels like a team that's kind of been slow.
Do they have an interview on the B stream
as well? We watched them yesterday on the B stream. They've just taken down Fnatic now, and we had actually seen some pretty solid stuff from Fnatic at this event so far. I almost had Fnatic pegged personally to take down Monty, but that's not the way that it's gone, and I think that's actually a really positive sign for Monty going into this lower bracket final against Cloud9.
Yeah,
against Complexity,
yeah, and it's interesting they've already played each other this tournament as well, so they're going to have some kind of read, at least CS2-wise, about how they both like to approach Anubis, at least, because obviously, you know, playing that BO3 that's coming up after that initial BO3, these are the kind of games that you have less time to prep for. You know, obviously, you know, your coaches and your analysts are going to be able to do what they can in terms of prepping the next series as well, but majority of the prep's got to be done on the task at hand, and then the follow-up series is sometimes a bit of an afterthought.
Yeah, I think people probably watching at home look at that and think, okay, well, are they really being serious? Like, you know, like obviously you just got to...
All right, if they do an interview, we'll go to it. We'll just have this game up until the phase game starts. Where is it? Wait, that's a replay. God damn it.
An event, it's just the environment. You just feel pretty wrecked.
Did you move to Nashville? I don't know. I figured it was like Texas, just more mild climate.
Had to travel before,
a little cheaper.
Deal with all of that, and especially on a day like today for a team.
It's nice here, actually.
Complexity, and also obviously for Monty, that discussion is very valid as well.
Both games are over, yeah.
You have to play your game in the morning. Then you've got what 3 or 4 hours to sort of relax. But let's be real, there's not much relaxing going on in between these two games. I'm sure these two teams are hitting the books and getting ready for each other. But we can maybe hear from the man himself. I believe we've got a representative. I thought it was going to be Elise, but it is Grim. So how you doing, mate?
Grim!
So there we go. Obviously, congratulations on the W. Must be feeling pretty good about things Things are looking good across the board for your squad. How's everything going?
Yeah, it's going well. I mean, we had a lot of good prep going into this game, I think, with TC and the rest of the team, especially Johnny. He had some good prep going in that. And yeah, we're all just getting used to CS2. We're excited to be playing the first event and, you know, learning with everyone else.
You had a really good map to start things off on Anubis, and it feels like the way Complexity's been playing this event. You know, JT had a great game of Anubis against Monty before. Does it feel to you like any of the boys can kind of pop off series to series, like everyone's in pretty decent form?
I think so, especially because us in practice, we've had like a new guy top fragging like literally every scrim. So, I mean, that's good to know that like everyone can shoot hard when they need to. And I'd say that, yeah, we're all really confident in our mechanical ability so far. So that's not really been a problem for us.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught the end of our conversation just there about obviously how today is going to be going for teams like yourselves and for Monty, but can you give us a bit of insight as to what the next few hours is going to look like for you? Obviously, having played this game now, you've got another game later on this evening. What do you do in that time? You go back to the hotel, relax, or are you working hard preparing for that next game?
Yeah, honestly, on days like this, there's not much time for relaxing. Honestly, what we do is we take like a little amount of time, we get some food and eat and chill, decompress from the game, and then we review any of the mistakes from the game that we had or need to be talked about, and we start preparing for the next opponent that we're playing on the day. So that's about it.
All right, I'm sure it's going to be mentally and physically taxing, so I don't want to take too much of your time. Thank you very much for the chat, and best of luck in that lower bracket final.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right, yeah, look, as we've
I'm gonna watch FaZe game. Complexity won. They did, bro. They did. Complexity did win.
Summer is over. One close.
Complexity did win. Why is he so robotic? Bro, most gamers get nervous on camera. But that's like, okay, like you don't think you're going to be nervous, but as soon as there's a fucking camera pointed in your face and you can't really hear the people talking to you, like it's like a foreign thing. It's not like you're talking to someone right in front of you. That's a little easier. But when they're fucking interviewing you, it's weird.
We got to hear from Snacks about how he got signed by his new team. And also we have a pre-match interview with Rain. To top all of that, we invited JL to the desk. All of that and more live from Sydney.
I don't even know how I would do if they interviewed me. Maybe fine. Probably do okay. Thing is, I don't think they want you swearing and shit.
Damn.
What's up, Auntie?
Damn.
Your team's in that ad that keeps playing? That's cool. That's actually really cool. Don't worry about it. You'll never be interviewed? Yeah, I will. What's up, Koi? What's up, Koi? What's up, Koi? I'll be the one. I'll be on the desk at the next event. You heard it here for... No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Should I email them and ask if they need any desk co-hosts? Don't put in a resume or anything. Be like, hey, guys. You guys need any of those co-hosts? Bro, Dylan Danis is like still doubling down more on Logan.
I feel like the guys are saying also they really like how I'm doing like the IGL role in this team, like how I'm calling and...
Cooper, does your head squash
they like it? I like it
invert
well.
from pressure your headphones on your head? Do you have a master bike?
About like my experience, yeah, I'm playing a lot of Counter-Strike, I would say. Right now, even 20 years, yeah. I started really like young age, and from the gamer religion, I would say you always need to like listen to the younger players. Like they have a different approach to the game, and I would say from my experience when I was coming to VP, guys, it was a long time ago. I was always balancing them. You know, I was like getting a little bit from them, getting a little bit from me, mixing it, and I think that was the best.
So Leash, my brother, yes, this is one of my favorite teams ever, dude.
Because I think I always like new people or younger people have something new to add, and mostly it might be like a good option to actually add to the game. If I would like compare VP, for example, to other teams, like our team was unique. Like I never had something close to it. Like the people, like the way we like approaching life. I would even say like everything. Coach, if someone wants to do like something faster, like for example, watching VODs that after the lost game, some people like to do it insta, and some people like to do it like later. So you just need to talk about it. This is how I am approaching right now people. And first of all, if I'm coming to the like team, I need to learn how they like to play, how to like do those things after the matches, like approach overall like the things. Yeah. The expectation about, I would say, CS2 and overall like price. For now, it's gonna be wild. No one feels ready right now for CS2. I would say they rush the things to like rush the pro scene to play CS2. I understand it because like major is coming next year, so it's not that like long distance from now. Yeah, it's like pretty close. It's gonna be a lot of updates, a lot of changes. I don't think so. The game will still look like it's looking right now, but I think it's gonna be fun.
Bald shank.
Everyone is like on the same level right now.
Bro, Snacks is literally the biggest human in the pro scene for sure. Isn't he like 6'5", 6'6"?
It's rematch o'clock, but this time with it all on the line. Gamer Legion last time around pushed.
He's not 6'7", is he?
Right over the edge, but this time we're talking about a spot of the playoffs, baby.
He's massive though.
Down on the desk to be prefacing this one. JL is joining us, of course, unfortunately eliminated from the tournament, but appreciate you joining us, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm
Who's that?
From the phase, the team that eliminated me, but it is what it is.
Oh,
just taking it in your stride.
JL!
Obviously, you came into this event, unfortunately, having played to stand in for Simple. Obviously, you know that. I imagine that tempered the expectations of how far you'd make it in the tournament, right?
I mean, yeah. Blade is a phenomenal coach, a great analyst, but he's not a professional player.
Yeah.
And we lacked that, and it felt like we didn't have a player behind us. We didn't have an offer, and
I mean, you did say yesterday, I mean, past